that ain't in my best interest. Well, if that's the take on it, I have no choice but to separate myself, you know, just due to what's best for me and mine.
I ain't never snitched on nobody. I ain't no snitch on work for the DEA, none of that. They use my loyalty against me. And that's how I feel is having it right here. With this thing with me and Tip, you know what I'm saying?
The name Alpha Mega once rang loud in the streets. He stood 6'4", built like a linebacker, carrying the scars of a gladiator. He wasn't just a rapper, he was the hype man and muscle for one of hip-hop's biggest icons, T.I., and he was on the verge of locking in his own place in the game.
Alpha wasn't always Alpha. Alpha was Sid, though. You know what I mean? Two different people.
You ain't know him right now. He probably robbed y'all for this camera shit and all that. Like, for real.
Alpha Mega, that was the grand hustle muscle.
Then it all fell apart. He got kicked out of the camp, paperwork surfaced, and he was labeled a snitch. And just like that, the momentum was gone, and his rising career got wiped out. Let's dive into it. Cedric Zellers wasn't just from Atlanta. He was born out of Techwood homes, the projects that carried history on their back. Built in the 1930s, Techwood was the first public housing project in America. By the time Zellers came into the world on June 2nd, 1972, that legacy had curdled. What was once historic had turned hostile. Techwood wasn't just rough, it was survival.
Hold on. First and foremost, you are rocking out with the RUMORNATI network. We are streaming live from a tent in the woods in Wyoming. Shout out to y'all. Good morning, grand rising. Hello, shalom, assalamu alaikum. Top of the morning, whatever greeting you choose. Salute to y'all. Hope y'all on your way to having a great day. And secondly, but probably one of the most important as well, everything we are watching is under the Fair Use Act, which is also in the description box of this live stream. We are watching this for entertainment, education, research, or satirical purposes and commentary purposes only. The views and thoughts contained within these watchings are not necessarily the views and thoughts, do not necessarily reflect the views and thoughts of the RUMORNATI network. We are watching under the Fair Use Act. This does belong to Hood War Chronicles, from T.I.'s top goon to selling guns to the feds, wearing a wire and becoming a DEA informant. Shout out to Hood War Chronicles, but most importantly, shout out to y'all, big homie Slim, I see you. Yo, Rumor, what up? Shay says, good morning, Rumor and gang. Top of the morning to y'all. Let's rock.
Zellers later described it as a straight predator and prey environment, a city inside a city where the police, known as the Red Dogs, moved through like an occupying force. Violence entered his life before he was old enough to understand what violence even meant. At 3 years old, Zellers watched his father beat his mother so badly he knocked her teeth out.
Dang.
That kind of trauma conditions you.
I used to beat my mom like that. Like, he beat my mom. He stomped my mama. He stomped my mama's teeth out. That trauma like that really f***ed me up. I was like, I got f***ed up at a young age.
By the time Zellers was 9, he was already brushing up against the system. Nothing dramatic at first, petty hustles, stealing boxes of Twinkies and flipping them to neighbors for pocket money. But in the projects, small hustles don't stay small. You either level up or get eaten. Then the late 80s hit, and crack tore through Atlanta like a natural disaster. By 1988, Zellers was 16 and fully submerged in the light. On the streets, he was known as Techwood Said. The money came fast and heavy. He later talked about having $26,000 stashed, real money for a teenager in that era, and spending lavishly on his girlfriend.
I had 26,000, man. Jewelry, the cars. The girl I messed with, Keisha, I had got her maximum 87, maximum 88.
But the cash had
That nigga said a maximum. Them old Nissan Maximus. I wonder if they had transmission problems back then, nigga.
a darker side. Zellers wasn't just selling, he was enforcing. Respect wasn't optional, and he handled disrespect with a level of violence that made his name ring out far beyond Techwood. 2 incidents from that time hardened his reputation. The first involved a local figure known as Big Bird. One rainy Atlanta night, after some unresolved tension between them, Zellers spotted Big Bird sitting in his 5.0 Mustang. Said didn't hesitate. He came running out with 2 guns, a .38 and another pistol, letting shots fly, but the rain had turned the ground slick. He slipped, crashing face first into the mud. As he scrambled, Big Bird leaned over the hood of his car and fired back with a .45. Gunfire echoed through the projects. Zellers managed to retreat, grabbed another gun from his cousin Lonzo, and went back in, chasing Big Bird into an apartment building. It was wild, reckless, and it sent a message. This wasn't a kid who valued his own life much. The second incident was more...
This nigga slipped, fell, and bumped his motherfucking head. Like B Magic said, you must have slipped and fell and bumped your motherfucking head. This nigga slipped, fell, and bumped his head with 2 guns trying to run at a nigga. In the mud, in the rain, in the mud. You done had You got 2 pistols firing off like this here, fire. This nigga done slipped and fell on his face. Bro, what the hell? Big homie says, I remember seeing a documentary on Alpha Omega. They said that boy was a real deal menace in his area. Yeah, he just happened to work with them people. That's what they say. Hold on, this nigga fell on his face with 2 gats.
Crashing face.
Nigga said the old word, 2 gats. They call it all kind of shit now. The blicky, guns done had so many names throughout rap and street history, nigga. The blicky, the toolie, the jammy, the goddamn, the gat, the burner, the heat, the stick. Pause, these niggas call it some other shit. Glock with a penis and all that. I ain't with all that shit anyway.
Another pistol, letting shots fly, but the rain had turned the ground
It's a goddamn gun, nigga.
slick. He slipped, crashing face first into the mud. As he scrambled, Big Bird leaned over the hood of his car and fired back with a 45. Gunfire echoed through the projects. Zellers managed to retreat, grabbed another gun from his cousin Lonzo, and went back in, chasing Big Bird into an apartment building. It was wild, reckless,
That fire.
and it sent a message. This wasn't a kid
Nigga got that fire.
who valued his own life much. The second incident was
Hit
more
his ass with
personal.
that
An older guy in the neighborhood, an OG, had publicly disrespected Zeller's girlfriend Keisha during a drug dispute. In that world,
Got a phone call from Keisha. Keisha wanted me to meet her. She said she thought it was time to make the relationship get.
this wasn't a kid who valued his own life much. The second incident was more personal. An older guy in the neighborhood, an OG, had publicly disrespected Zeller's girlfriend Keisha during a drug dispute. In that world, public disrespect was unforgivable. Letting it slide meant your name was
Ace Aura Media said the hammer. Oh, did I say the hammer? Nigga said the hammer. Man, all kind of, the gun done had the ratchet. Hold on, remember the gun was called the ratchet before ratchet was a state of mind or a activity or a, remember ratchet was the gun? All kind of shit. Larry Law says, yeah, Jacksonville, Florida, Duval in here. Yes, I'm here with my Duval family at, man. Shout out to Duval County. Shout out to everybody wherever y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Speak your piece. We'll pop it out. Let's go.
was finished. Zellers tracked
Where
him
y'all
down
at?
and
Where y'all
opened
at?
5 shots. Letting it slide meant your name was finished. Zellers tracked him down and opened fire. 5 shots. Both legs, the buttocks, the genitals. According to Zellers himself, he then walked up to the man, put the gun to his head, and pulled the trigger 3 times. But the gun jammed. Mechanical failure saved that man's life.
I can't let this dude disrespect my girl, and you disrespect my name. You doing it loud in front of everybody. I go down there, and I pop him, and I pop him 5 times. I popped him in both his legs, put it on to his head, pulled the trigger 3 times, and then shoot.
Later that night, back at his
Man, how everybody gun always jamming it? Man, that nigga was finna kill me, man. The gun jam. I was finna kill that nigga, the gun jam. Y'all niggas got some raggedy ass fire. Y'all niggas got some piece of shit pistols if all this goddamn gun jamming. How nigga get off 5 shots, but when he get to the 6th, when it ain't, boy, y'all nigga had some raggedy fire. The gun always jamming when somebody finna get smoked. But everybody being all these, man, I don't know, bro. Some of that shit be capped. You wasn't finna really kill that nigga, bro. You probably had your revolver. You know, might have had 5, might have had 6, might have had 8. Y'all ever seen a revolver with 12? Excuse me. Big homie said one of Alpha Omega kids got stabbed at a club a few years ago defending his sister. Damn, Stephen Edwards said, let's go, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga. Hey, that's some throwback Hot Boys. You were just on that. Keisha got a long call from Keisha. Yeah, that's that shit. Stephen Edwards says, excuse me, had to stop on the way to work to get a new tie. Hey, that's all right, man. That's all right. Guess what you is doing, though? Rolling. You ain't waiting. At least you rolling, nigga. You could have been sitting on the side of the road, nigga. Stuck like Chuck. Like, what the fuck? At least you made it to the goddamn tire shop, my brother. Shout out to you. Shout out to the fam. Miss Duval and this bitch. Let's go, Miss Duval. I see you. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bitch, I'm busting at him. Let's go, Miss Duval. Big homie Slim said, I seen that itch happen in person. A dude, my homie punched another dude in the face, but then this dude known for killing, he upped the gun, but it didn't go off. All right, I'm going to shut up then. I know it be happening. I'm just saying, niggas be having. Nigga. I have a situation similar to that, but I'm gonna say this: it was I know what was going on the whole time. Piece of shit pistols. Not even like, oh, I was finna kill a nigga and it was all. No, I don't even want to go. It ain't even all that. I'm cool. I'm pussy, and I have nothing knowledge of those kind of activities. Stephen Edwards says facts. Larry Law says hit the share button, y'all. 34 people in here. Thanks in advance. Y'all go ahead and run them likes up. Please run the likes up. Please, we're gonna get back to the motherfucking content, y'all. I hope y'all is already out there accomplishing more than y'all set out to, and y'all morning is already great. You know what I'm talking about?
And I popped him, and I popped him 5 times. You know, I popped him in both his legs. Put the gun to his head, pulled the trigger 3 times, and then shoot.
Later that night, back at his mother's house, Zellers fired the same gun into.
Some of these niggas lying though.
The trigger 3 times, and then shoot.
Later that night, back at his mother's house, Zellers fired the same gun into the air, and it worked perfectly. The realization hit hard. He had fully intended to execute someone over a street slight. The early 90s were a revolving door. Streets, jail, streets again. Zellers caught time for cocaine, came home, and went right back to what he knew. But in 1995, everything shifted. He was caught selling guns to an undercover federal agent. That changed the entire game.
Oh, whoa. Ain't that with T.I.? Ain't that the same thing T.I. got caught doing? Trey Original in this motherfucker say super duper salute. What's up with it, home? Like, everything good for you. Big homie Slim says, I seen this ish happen in person. Oh, okay, I just read that one. Hey, ain't that what T.I. went down for? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain when the FBI raids. This nigga going with the same shit.
Shifted. He was caught selling guns to an undercover federal agent. That changed the entire game.
One time I got locked up when I caught the Fed gun charge.
So did this nigga have something to do with T.I. getting caught for selling the guns? I'm just asking. I didn't see it in no paperwork or nothing. I'm just asking. Did this nigga have something to do with T.I. getting caught selling his guns?
I come back home in 2002. I did 7 years, 4 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and 16 seconds.
Boy, them jail niggas will break down the math right there to you, boy. I'm talking about down to the nigga, when your kid birthday, the nigga gonna stutter. You ask him how much time he did, nigga, I did 1,000 hours, 1,000 years, 700 hours, 17 seconds, 0.5 milliseconds. When your kid birthday? June the 11th or 12th or something like that. 12th, June 12th. It's my kid's birthday. Which one are you talking about? Which? You know, one of them, I ain't sure if it's mine or not, but
I didn't come back home in 2002. I did 7 years, 4 days, 5 hours, 32 minutes, and 16 seconds, dog.
Oh yeah, when your kid's birthday? See, the mama don't be letting me see the kid. Nigga, what they got to do with knowing the goddamn birthday? Man, the kid mama be tripping, so I stay away from all that. You know, I just kind of,
Zellers was already a convicted felon with a robbery on his record. Federal gun charges are unforgiving. You serve at least 85% of your sentence. The guidelines were brutal, about 110 months, over 9 years. At 23 years old, Zellers was staring at the loss of his entire youth. He was sent to federal prison, and this time, the weight felt different. Doing time quietly wasn't enough anymore. He started looking for a way.
Yeah, was that nigga locked up with Zaytoven? Was that goddamn finesse
This
too?
time, the weight
Who is
felt
that?
different. Doing time quietly wasn't
That's
enough anymore.
Zaytoven? Oh, that ain't Zaytoven.
He started looking
That
for
ain't
a way
finesse.
out.
Oh, no, that ain't
According to
finesse two
records from the
times. All right,
US
I was
District
finna
Court
say.
for the Northern District of Georgia. In
I said, how the fuck?
October 1995, Zellers made his move. He agreed to cooperate. He was debriefed by federal agents.
And he did debrief, and that ain't gangster. Hold on. I thought debriefing wasn't no snitching, right? That's what Blue Da Vinci said. But Jay Diggs said he debriefed, and that ain't gangster.
Looking for a way out. According to records from the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia, in October 1995, Zellers made his move. He agreed to cooperate. He was debriefed by federal agents and began providing information about criminal activity in Atlanta. The main target was Ali Bakar, a man accused of being a major heroin trafficker. This wasn't some corner-level bust. The feds needed a witness with credibility, someone who could connect dots from the inside. Zellers fit the bill. He didn't just talk behind closed doors. He met with a DEA agent and a federal prosecutor. He prepared for trial. Under his legal name, Cedric Zellers, later known publicly as Alpha Mega, he became a government witness in United States versus Ali Bakar. His testimony mattered. Bakar was convicted of conspiracy to distribute heroin, and Zellers' statements were a key part of the case. In the federal system, substantial assistance is the only way out from under mandatory time. The government rewarded him for it. In July 1997, Judge J. Owen Forrester approved a sentence reduction. Zellers got 18 months shaved off. His sentence dropped from 110 months to 92. A year and a half of freedom bought with cooperation and sealed forever in federal court records. Zellers served most...
Bro, that ain't no big... Is that a... Hold on. Is that a big reduction? Is that a big reduction? I'm just saying. Is that a big reduction?
18 months shaved off. His sentence dropped from 110 months to 92.
As a street guy, I'm not a street nigga. Obviously, right? I'm not a street guy. I'm sitting here on YouTube watching and amazed by these niggas' lifestyle. Also, obviously, I'm not a street guy. Check this out. But if I was a street nigga, I'm not finna go from 110 months to 92. This shit need to go down to like 60 or 40 months or something. It needs to be a significant drop in time. It's not worth ruining my reputation as a street guy with a good face out here in the streets when my face card is good. It's not worth ruining that for 1 year and 6 months, basically less time. 1 year and 6 months, exactly 18 months. 1 year and 6 months. What?
Year and a half of freedom bought with cooperation and sealed forever in federal court records.
You still had 90 more months to go. You might as well have did the time. You might as well have had done the time and kept your face card good as a street guy. That was just 1 more year. It wasn't like you got a 5-year reduction, a 7-year reduction, even 3. My nigga, a year and a half to a nigga that's already... Am I tripping?
Reduction. Zellers got 18 months shaved off. His sentence dropped from 110 months to 92. A year and a half of freedom bought with cooperation and sealed.
So that means you went and worked too. They said this nigga worked. This nigga agreed to go in the... Bro, what the fuck? Am I tripping?
Case. In the federal system, substantial assistance is the only way out from under mandatory time. The government rewarded him for it. In July 1997, Judge J. Owen Forrester approved a sentence reduction. Zellers got 18 months shaved off. His sentence dropped from 110 months to 92. A year and a half of freedom bought with cooperation and sealed forever in federal court records. Zellers served most of his time at USP Lompoc in California. Locked away, removed from Atlanta, Techwood said began to fade. In his place, something else formed. He wrote constantly, songs, scripts, books, thousands of pages. He was planning a second life. He convinced himself the past was buried, a former hustler turned artist with a clean slate, but he was wrong. When Cedric Zellers walked out of federal prison in February 2002, the world he stepped into barely resembled the one he'd left. The internet had gone mainstream. Hip-hop had entered the bling era. Southern rap wasn't fighting for respect anymore. It was running the game. Zellers had missed all of it, but he hadn't wasted the time. Inside USP Lompoc, what he later called Gladiator School, he rebuilt himself from the inside out. He wasn't just lifting weights and surviving yard politics. He was writing obsessively. By his own count, he came home with more than 1,700 songs, 3 screenplays, and a non-fiction book tucked away in his mind. Prison had stripped him of freedom, but handed him something else: focus. He had turned trauma into material and convinced himself he was ready for a second life, even though he hadn't seen the outside world in 7 years. Most people assume Alpha Mega's post-
This nigga Alpha Mega look like Grip
in
Man.
Atlanta with T.I., but there's a whole chapter that usually gets skipped. Zellers didn't come home to Bankhead first. He went to Philadelphia, and the first major cosign he ever got wasn't from the King of the South, it was from the Broad Street bully himself, Beanie Siegel. Alpha Mega ended up in Beanie Siegel's mother's living room in Philly, at the absolute peak of the Rockefeller era.
I got off my first record deal 2 weeks out of prison.
Fi Crib. Nigga look like Crip Mac to me. Larry Law say, sup, Migo, you look like my cousin, Freddie Chico. Big homie say, Mike from the Ville, salute. Larry Law say, Freddie, Mexico, don't come in here with that negative energy. It's too early, buddy. Nigga told to get 5 minutes saved off his time, Mike from the Ville said. Not worth it. Bruh. Man, come on, man. 18 as a this is for the gangsters and street people. I'm not one of those. And I wear a mask, this shiesty that y'all call it. I wear this just for peace and protection because I don't want to be approached. I don't want no fame. I don't want niggas to be like, oh, ain't you the one? Oh, I know you. No, I'm cool on all that. I just want to give my opinion. But anyway, why would you tell to get a sentence reduction of 18 months and you still got 90 more to go? Boy, they got to reduce my shit by like 40 months. It got to be like half or more. What the fuck?
Beanie Siegel offered me my first record.
Who is Freddie Lopez? All these people on podcasts just begging for money. I don't understand it. Go and get a job. That nigga thought he cooked just then, didn't he? Oh, he couldn't wait to say that. That nigga thought he cooked. That nigga said, go get a job. That nigga thought he cooked. Let's hope everyone is having a beautiful day. Larry Law says, Mac Life said, I know you. I know you too, Mac Life. Shout out to you. Big Homie Slim says, I'm not going to lie. Tacos do sound pretty good right now. Taco Thursday. Mike from the Ville say, what up, big homie? Larry Ace, Acura, Miss Duval, Shay, Slim Jones. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's go. Live is chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the game. Most aggravating chat in the game. But y'all the most appreciated chat in the world. Let me make sure I say that the right way. Hold on.
Alpha Mega ended up in Beanie Siegel's mother's living room in
And tacos do sound great. Taco Thursday, nigga. Let's flip the plate.
Philly at the absolute peak of the Rockefeller era.
I got offered my first record deal 2 weeks out of prison. Beanie Siegel offered me my first record deal in his mother's living room.
This was when Siegel's word carried real weight. He wasn't industry polished. He prided himself on sniffing out frauds and fake tough guys. Zellers rapped right there in the house. For Beanie, his mother, and his sister, Siegel was impressed. He respected the hunger, the authenticity, and the obvious prison-hardened demeanor of the 6'4" ex-con who didn't sound desperate or starstruck.
Is that Appease? RT, what's up with it? Appease. I hope I'm saying that right. If it's Appease 1, Appease 2, I might be saying it wrong both ways, and I might forget even after you correct me. But shout out to you, my bro. Thank y'all for running them likes up, YouTube. 3 more get us to 10. 3 more will get us to 10 on YouTube. Let's go.
According to Alpha Mega, Beanie offered him a deal on the spot.
Trey 1K, I see you over there on Twitch at the same damn time. Big homie, I see you over there on 2 platforms at the same damn time, going crazy on Twitch. Shout out to y'all. Hey, y'all, we're going to have to run them Twitch subscribers and followers up so we can go ahead and get to this giveaway.
And then Zellers did something that still confuses people. He turned it down. He told Siegel, I'm a boss like you. I just wanted you to hear me. He wasn't chasing a lifeline or a shortcut. He wanted respect, not rescue. To drive the point home, he even paid Siegel for his time. It showed he wasn't another broke rapper fresh out looking for someone to save him. That interaction gave him a quiet but powerful stamp. If Beanie Siegel respected him, the streets had to at least listen.
I turned him down. I told him, no disrespect, I'm a boss like you. I just want to make sure you feel me. I'm going to pay you $5,000 for wasting your time. Boom. And I did it. Like, man, you liked it. You know what I'm saying? So my point's been proven. My point got proven.
By 2005,
nigga, you bought your way in as a snitch. You bought your way in as a goddamn as a rat, and I'm or as a cooperant. As a cooperant, let me just say that you bought your way in. You spent that $5,000 to make it look good, but all the while you knew in the back of your mind you had cooperated. You had to do that. You had to do that. You had to pull the wool over the eyes. You had to create a ruse or a red herring. You had to make them look somewhere else and not. Come on, bro. You paid your way in. I'm not mad at you. It was actually a smart move. It's actually a smart move. Instead of looking into your soul and all that shit Beanie Siegel, they say he can do. Yeah, he can look into your soul and see the real and all that. Yeah, that nigga was trying to look into your soul and he started looking into his pocket and say, oh, goddamn, 5G. Oh. Yeah, that's a real nigga. I love this nigga. I love Scrap. I love you, Scrap. You a real one. Nah, nigga.
if Alpha Mega was...
He's a rat one. Hold on. Is he a rat or is he a cooperant? I think he's a cooperant. A rat is when you do something with somebody and you go and tell, right? On the person that you committed the crime with. A cooperant is you working with the police, acting like you know me, fresh out of jail already in your whole cheeks bounce. So a cooperant is when you just working with them and you getting people locked up and all that shit, right? This nigga's a cooperant. Larry Law says both. Epis RT says, I'm more like a snake with wings, I guess. I just like Snoop Dogg. That nigga stupid. Mike from the Ville says, oh, we might give some shoes away, some money, or something. Uh-oh, y'all never know. Y'all better run it up. Big homie Slim said, that nigga do look like, hey, 5-5, crap. Miss Duval say, giveaways. Larry Law say, all the ladies love Jesus. Say, yeah. That nigga stupid. Epi said, it don't matter how you say it, homie. We rocking out. Big homie says, Beanie Siegel the best to come out of Philly. Other than Eve, I thought was going to be Meek, but bro let me down. Hold on. Hi, hold on. You don't got Meek over Beans? Run them likes up, please. 3 more likes to get us to 10 on YouTube. You don't got Meek over Beans? I got Meek over Beans, bro. And I'm an old nigga saying that. It's just the amount of work that he put out. The consistent, I get it. Trust me, I know, but Mike from the Ville says cooperation could include telling information, which could lead to arrest. Still a snitch either way. Mr. Duval says, snake with wings, what the hell? Big homie say, no. Larry Law say, 42 people in here, please hit the like button and share button. Thank y'all. Run the likes up, please. 2 more get us to 10, YouTube. 2 more get us to 10.
You know what I'm saying? So my point's been proven. My point got proven.
By 2005, Alpha Mega was back in Atlanta, and Atlanta was on fire. At the center of everything was T.I., who was transitioning from street star to full-blown global icon. But that transition came with a problem. As T.I. got bigger, he couldn't afford to personally embody the menace that once protected his image. He needed people around him who could project that energy for him. That's where Alpha Mega fit in. Their connection wasn't random. Alpha Mega knew T.I.'s father, known in the streets as Daddy, and his uncle. There was
Huh? Bro, there be some weird shit behind the scene. T.I.'s father was known in the streets as Daddy. Niggas be like, hey, Daddy. Pause. Daddy's home. Pause. What the fuck? This nigga name was Daddy?
real familiarity there, real trust. When Alpha Mega joined the Grand Hustle orbit, it was
So did Alpha Mega walk up on T.I. pause and be like, hey, Daddy, pause. One more like to get us to 10. One more like to get us to 10, please. And P says, what? That's what I'm saying. Big homie say, hey, yo, bro, that's what I'm. Miss Duval, I see him. Let's go. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and beyond. I don't know what that means, but shit, let's get there. I got beans because Meek Mills and Puff Daddy Larry says, oh, damn. See, man, I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, man, Big Homie Slim says Freeway was fire. Man, I got ARR, man. Fuck it. ARR, best nigga out of Philly.
Their connection wasn't random. Alpha Mega knew T.I.'s father, known in the streets as Daddy, and his uncle. There was real familiarity there, real trust. When Alpha Mega joined the Grand Hustle orbit, it was a handshake built on street code. T.I. was the king. Alpha Mega was the muscle. For the next few years, he played that role perfectly. He became the Grand Hustle muscle, a towering, intimidating presence who stood silently behind the label's artists, and, when necessary, acted violently. He brought real street gravity into a music industry that often sold image without consequence. People noticed, and the reputation stuck. That dynamic hit its peak in 2007 with the record Hurt, featuring Alpha Mega and Busta Rhymes. The song was pure aggression, lyrics about home invasions, retaliation, and burying enemies.
Chris the Black, 50 at the front door, 50 in the back. Half got case, half got mess. Bring him out, nigga, hold that. That shit was trash. And that nigga bust around and say, right now, we be getting that shit trash.
NFL players, known goons. People drove in from Alabama and Texas just to stand behind Alpha Mega. The energy was
Huh? What?
set with hired extras. Street figures showed up from everywhere. Former NFL players, known goons. People drove in from Alabama and Texas just to stand behind Alpha Mega. The energy was tense, chaotic, and unmistakably real. At some point during the shoot, T.I. surprised Alpha Mega. He tossed him the keys to a tour bus and said, "It's yours." The symbolism was heavy, loyalty rewarded, but the irony was even heavier. At that exact moment, T.I. was publicly pushing a stop snitching campaign. Grand Hustle's entire brand revolved around silence, loyalty, and street honor. And standing there, holding the keys, was a man who had quietly shaved time off a federal sentence by testifying in a heroin conspiracy case years earlier. The industry bought the image completely, unaware of the paperwork sitting in a federal
I ain't gonna lie. Niggas did not know that nigga was
courthouse archive.
That nigga was ratting.
Now,
hold on, Will Smith the best nigga to come out of Philly, bro. Fuck y'all niggas talking about Will Smith.
if you want to understand the height of Alpha Mega's Enforcer era, you
name one bigger song out of Philadelphia than Summertime. Summer, summer, summertime. After that, you got what? Love is Blind. After that, you got The Roots. Black Thought the best nigga to come out of Philly, really.
You have to look at November 24th, 2008, the Dirty Awards in Atlanta. Tension had been building for months between Grand Hustle and Shawty Lowe's D4L crew. This wasn't playful rap beat. This was territorial. Bankhead was a real ground. T.I. claimed it.
Name a song bigger than Summertime to come out of Philly. It ain't one. Will Smith the king, nigga.
Shawty Lowe lived it. The hostility was
Eve the queen. Name a song bigger than Love is Blind to come after Summertime.
thick. That night, Shawty Lowe took the stage to perform Day No, a record the Grand Hustle camp saw as a direct shot at T.I. For someone like Alpha Mega, that was
I'm serious about them songs. I'm not serious about Will Smith being the best, but when it come down to Black Thought, though, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta name a nigga, damn near, not just Philly, damn near in that whole northern region. You gotta name a nigga when it come to being better than Black Thought, to going crazy on that microphone, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta name a nigga. Remember when Beanie Siegel was on that, what was that song? Adrenaline? Once again, get. Ladies and gentlemen, that Root song, that nigga Beans, that nigga said they used to talk shit, but I'ma quiet them, kick in the door with my boys, get the riot in. The first nigga that flinch, I'ma fire him. That nigga was sliding on that bitch. That nigga was slide, dog. But Black Thought been nice, bro. You can't put forget the Roots, creativity and their songwriting ability and the fact that they're an actual band. Forget all of that they use live instrumentation. Fuck all of that. Let's just talk about Black Thought real quick by himself. The nigga's amazing. Name somebody in that you have to go get like an underground nigga like Locksmith when you start talking about being able to spit with Black Thought like that. You got to start going to get cannabis type niggas. Like niggas that you may not really think of when you instantly think of rap and hip hop. These might not be the first niggas that come to your mind. You gotta go get like spitters for Black Thought. You gotta go get Yasin Bey. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta go get certain niggas when you talking about Black Thought, bro. Nigga, fuck Meek, excuse my language. I rock with Meek. I don't mean it like that. Forget when it comes to those top spitters from Philly, it ain't Meek, it ain't Beans, it ain't Petey Crack. Petey is cold. I seen a nigga say Petey in the chat. Petey is cold. Don't get me wrong. It ain't that nigga though. Black Thought hands down, top nigga out of Philly, nigga. Fight me. Not literally, because I ain't fighting none of you niggas. Or shooting. I don't want no smoke. But who, nigga? Name one. I'm going to get back to the content. Let me get off in this chat real quick. Chris Smith says, real talk, no gum shield boxing. Is that no? Or is that BX King? What is that? No gum shield. Oh, boxing. Play that damn video. I'm about to, bro. Yellow D says, Black Thought is my GOAT. Janchi Kodak says, he said, play that shit now, dog. I'm about to play it. He said, that was the shit. Oh, I can't play the song. She said that was that shit. She said, I play that shit now. You don't know about that adrenaline. You don't know about that adrenaline. Oh, she know about that music. You must be from up north. Is that Jan Shay? How you say that name? Is that Jan Shay? You must be from up north. DC says KRS-One. To spit with Black Thought? We gonna get there. No Gum Shield says get to the poing. What's the poing? No Gum Shield, why you trying to rush me? You type so damn fast, you put a G instead of a T. So why don't you slow your roll, relax, my brother, either enjoy the content or feel free to move on. We're definitely going to get to the content, but around here, we love and support the chat because the chat supports the content creators, and no content creator is nothing without the chat. You feel what I'm saying? The chat is a part of the content over here at the RUMORNATI network, brother. So either get with it or you can move on. We have no hard feelings when it comes to that, my brother. You know what I'm talking about? Epi says, you got a friend in me. This nigga singing Toy Story and shit. Big Homie Slim says, I give it to Black. He said, I give it to Black Thought. Facts. Mike Vanderbilt says, people know that song all over America. Dreams and Nightmares. Yellow D says, Black Thought is for sure the best to me. Dreams and Nightmares, yeah, that song is known all over, but that song don't get more respect in time hip hop when you play. Hold on. Who said that Things Fall Apart was a masterpiece? Facts, Yellow D. Facts. Hold on. EP said, watch Toy Story as a child. It kind of made me hope it was real. Boy, what the hell you talking about, boy? Yellow D says, we talking about lyrics. Big Homie says, Will the Gates come out of Philly. All right, y'all, we're going to move on. Okay. Chris Smith say, bars. No Gum says, salute. Shout out to you. Oh, I hope that wasn't no gang sign. I didn't mean to throw that out, but shout out to you, No Gum. Dragon Ball GT, Blue Beetle Droid says Dragon Ball GT. That nigga says, I turned it up on my PC. At P says, Shay says, I'm still here. I was driving to work. Shay drives safely. Get there safely. You know what I'm talking about? And go ahead and make that money on. Driver number 7 said, hi, what's up, driver number 7? Mike from the field says, No Gum, got to show love to the chat. Can't do that while you're playing the video. I'm not the Gunja King, that Snoop Dogg. I'd rather be Tom Appease. What you talking about, bro? I'm going to let you do you. You wildin'. I don't know what none of that mean, but shout out to you. Big Homie says Beanie Siegel Jay-Z is on fire. All right, y'all, let's get back to the content. We're going to finish up this Alpha Mega video and get to some more of this shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Awards in Atlanta.
I appreciate y'all, YouTube. I appreciate y'all. We running it up. 15 likes. Let's go. 5 more likes to get us to 20. Let's go.
Tension had been building for months between Grand Hustle earlier. The industry bought the image completely, unaware of the paperwork sitting in a federal courthouse archive. Now,
so nobody knew T.I. was pushing this Stop Snitching campaign. Nobody knew he had a snitch under his belt, on his account at the time. His paid muscle was actually a federal informant, man. Alpha Mega was working with them people at the time T.I. was pushing the Stop Snitching campaign. And this was right before T.I. got his guns situated, right? So does that have something to do with T.I.'s gun situation?
now,
I'm just asking.
if you want to understand the height of Alpha Mega's enforcer era, you have to look at November 24th, 2008, the Dirty Awards in Atlanta. Tension had been building for months between Grand Hustle and Shawty Lowe's D4L crew. This wasn't playful rap beat, this was territorial. Bankhead was a real ground. T.I. claimed it, Shawty Lowe lived it. The hostility was thick. That night, Shawty...
Whoa. The commentator didn't necessarily throw a shot, but low-key kind of did. Nigga said, T.I. claimed it. Shawty Lowe lived it. What? This nigga wild.
Grand Hustle and Shawty Lowe's D4L crew. This wasn't playful rap beat, this was territorial. Bankhead was a real ground. T.I. claimed it, Shawty Lowe lived it. The hostility was thick. That night, Shawty Lowe took the stage to perform Day No, a record the great...
Hey, check this out, Appease. You cool? Just don't do no spamming, man, and don't no weird shit. He said, see you later. All right, see you later, man. You cool, though. Discord link in the chat. Discord link in the chat. If it doesn't open for you in this browser, copy and paste it in another browser because YouTube has its own browser. The Discord link is pinned to the chat and also to the top. I mean, it's in the chat and also pinned to the top. Maybe Alpha Mega had something to do with the tip getting locked up. I never thought about that. Big homie, that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Did he have something to do with it?
Grand Hustle Camp saw as a direct shot at T.I. For someone like Alpha Mega, that was provocation. According to witnesses and police reports, the Grand Hustle section erupted mid-performance. Alpha Mega grabbed a chair and launched it onto the stage. That single act detonated the room. Artists rushed forward, fists flew, bottles were thrown. Police deployed pepper spray inside the venue.
Alpha Mega looked like Irv got it right there, didn't he? Familiar face ass. This nigga look like a few people. Crip Mac, watch this.
Artists rushed forward, fists flew, bottles were thrown. Police
Irv got it looking ass nigga.
deployed pepper spray inside the venue just to separate the crews.
He saw the movement, you know what I'm saying? That's why he jumped off stage while the song was going, you know, by himself, you know. And he, you know what I'm saying, made what was out. Somebody flatline was out.
T.I. eventually took the stage to accept an award and tried to calm things down publicly, calling for peace. But it was too late. The show shut down early. Alpha Mega was arrested, pepper sprayed, and escorted out in handcuffs. Years later, the story took on an almost absurd layer of tragedy. Alpha Mega revealed that the man he was beefing with that night wasn't really an enemy at all. One of his children's mothers was Shawty Lowe's sister. They were practically family. He described the whole situation as a massive misunderstanding fueled by pride and refusal to back down. Alpha Mega later apologized, saying he acted in self-defense when he thought Shawty Lowe was about to throw a drink on him, but it didn't matter. The image that stuck was the chair flying through the air. That moment defined his time as Grand Hustle Muscle. By the end of 2008, Alpha Mega looked untouchable. He was the guy who...
How did Alpha Mega throw the chair if he was in a black shirt when he got sprayed? And ain't this him right here in front of the crowd? How the fuck is Alpha Mega getting blamed for throwing the chair if he had on a black shirt when he got pepper sprayed?
later apologized, saying he acted in
Make it make
self-defense when he
sense.
thought Shawty Lowe was about to throw a drink on him, but it didn't matter.
Alpha Mega didn't throw the chair. They said, I thought they said Big Country King, Big Country King. I thought they said he threw the chair. Alpha Mega was standing right there in front of the stage.
The image that stuck...
Ain't that Alpha Mega right there? Big nose nigga right there. Ain't that him? Looking up at this. Look how he looking at them. He ready to fade. With a black, that's a nigga with a black shirt on. The nigga that threw that chair had on a white shirt.
in self-defense.
When he got sprayed, when Alpha Mega got sprayed, when he got sprayed down right here, he had on a black shirt, bro.
Shot at T.I.
Look, I'm gonna fast forward it though. I ain't gonna play the whole thing.
According to witnesses and police
Look,
reports, the Grand Hustle
that's
section
Alpha
erupted
Mega right there.
mid-performance. Alpha Mega grabbed a chair.
Who the fuck is that in a white? That's him right there. That's Alpha Mega. This a nigga in a white shirt. Who the fuck is that?
And launched it onto the stage. That single act detonated the room.
Man, that's Big Country Kane, ain't it? Big Country Kane. 4 more likes to get us to 20 on YouTube. 4 more likes to get us to 20. Run it up, please.
Wasn't really an enemy at all. One of his massive misunderstanding fueled by pride and refusal to back down. Alpha Mega later apologized, saying he acted in self-defense when he thought Shawty Lowe was about to throw a drink on him, but it didn't matter. The image that stuck was the chair flying through the air. That moment defined his time as Grand Hustle Muscle. By the end of 2008, Alpha Mega looked untouchable. He was the guy who'd crash out for the team, the one who'd fight an entire crew solo. His debut album, I Am Alpha Mega, was lined up for early 2009. He was finally turning street reputation into a legitimate rap career, or so he thought. Because while Alpha Mega was making headlines in Atlanta, a journalist at a website called The Smoking Gun was quietly digging through old federal case files in the Northern District of Georgia, and what they were about to uncover was something no amount of muscle could protect him from: snitch allegations and exile from Grand Hustle. On May 5th, 2009, The Smoking Gun uploaded a PDF.
Wow.
The headline read, "Rap."
Wow, that's how that shit happened. Just a random history check. Oh my God. This nigga was 37 when he got signed, when he was rapping with T.I. The 37-year-old Zellers, a protege of T.I., real name Clifford Harris, was ditched by the superstar rapper after May 5th. Oh, that's what this was after. So he was probably still like mid-30s when he got with T.I. He was still in his mid-30s. It ain't never too late, y'all. Go out there. Do it, nigga. Do it.
hustle. On May 5, 2009, the Smoking Gun uploaded a PDF. The headline read, "Rap star's protege once worked as DEA informant, government witness." Inside were official court records from the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia. Back in 1995, facing a possible 110-month federal sentence for selling guns to an undercover agent, Cedric Zellers had made a decision. According to the documents, he agreed to cooperate with authorities and was formally debriefed about the drug activities of a man.
But he did debrief. And that ain't gangster. That's what J. Diggs said about Blue Da Vinci.
Named Ali Bakar. The paperwork even showed the receipt for that cooperation. On July 25, 1997, Judge J. Owen Forrester signed an order granting the government's motion to reduce Zeller's sentence for substantial assistance. 18 months shaved off. His time dropped from 110 months to 92. The timing couldn't have been worse for T.I.
This nigga got a few days shaved off of his sin. This nigga went from 100 years to 90 to 96 years and was like, yeah, shit, that's good. No, it's not, nigga. You go from 100 to 50, then you got you a deal. This nigga snitched. Boy, that's like a 4 for 4. That ain't what Mike Epps said. This nigga snitched for an ultimate feast. Boy, you snitched for a 4 for 4. You didn't even get an ultimate feast. You didn't even get 40% of your time cut. 30. Them niggas gave you, bro, they gave you like a day. That's like a day off out of a month straight of work. Like, yeah, you could take the day. Yeah, it's 31 days in a month. We're going to work you for 30 days. You could take a day off. You still work the whole month. You might as well have did the whole.
Just days later, the King of the South was preparing to report to federal prison himself for his 2007 machine gun case.
Dog, he might as well have did the whole goddamn time. And look at this nigga here.
Akademiks was preparing to report to federal prison himself for his 2007 machine gun case.
So hold on. It ain't no connection with that. It ain't just no coincidence that this nigga gets around T.I. The nigga that was arrested by for selling guns to feds is now around T.I. who is purchasing guns from feds. Like, I'm just saying, it may be a reach, it may be a stretch, but I'm just asking a question. Cause like my bro said, I reserve the right to be wrong. I'm just asking though. What the fuck?
110 months to 92. The timing couldn't have been worse for T.I.
Bro, you should have did all that time and kept your face card good in the streets. If you a street nigga, me personally, I'm trying to get all the time cut. I would have gave them niggas the source where I got the guns from. I would have did a lot more and had absolutely no time, but I'm not a street nigga. I don't care about having a face card, obviously, because I have a mask on. I'm not in the streets, nigga. You're a street nigga. You, for that little old bit of time that got shaved off like the top shit on the lottery ticket, that little old bit of time, that thin layer of time that they took off, you might as well have did the whole time and kept your face card good, dummy.
T.I. Just days later, the King of the South was preparing to report to federal prison himself for his 2007 machine gun case, a case that had only happened because his own bodyguard, Corey Williams, had worn a wire. T.I. was already fighting to distance himself from anything smelling like cooperation, and now the man known as the Grand Hustle Muscle had paperwork attached to his name. T.I. moved fast. He called into Atlanta's Hot 107.9 and went straight to damage control. He said,
Hold on. He did. Shout out to y'all. Gregory Bean said, keep working. Shout out to Gregory Bean said, keep working. Alpha Big Homie Slim says, damn, I ain't do dabs in a minute. You just made me miss the motherfucker. Mike from the Ville said, man, gonna take a dab or roll that shit in a J with the tree and get a little hyphy for sure. Gregory Bean says, hey, telltale heart. MC, he did it. Mike from the Ville says, 1 dab for every 10 likes. Just remind me, let's go. 4 dabs in, 3 more likes to get us to 20 on YouTube. 3 more likes to get us to 20 on YouTube. Run it up, please. Big Homie Slim says, I remember when that happened.
Yeah, well, you know what, man? I can't afford to really be associated with that. Right. That ain't in my best interest. Right. Either way it goes, you know, it was kind of like they only thought about themselves. Never mind how it affects you. Never mind how it can fall back on you. It's all about me. So if that's the take on it, I have no choice but to separate myself. You know, just due to what's best for me and mine.
Okay, I understand that. T.I. Now, what's next for Tim? I mean, movies again?
Yeah. A movie coming out August 20th, Takers. Mm-hmm. We're proud of that. First film as a producer, as a movie producer. Mm-hmm. Clothing line, cool.
We takers, nigga.
Said he was stunned and totally surprised by the news about Alpha Mega. He emphasized that everyone around him was expected to be honest about their pasts, then made it clear Alpha Mega never disclosed this information to him or to Grand Hustle. Then came the kill shot. He essentially deceived us by failing to fully disclose the truth about his past, T.I. said, adding that there was no place in our organization for dishonest and misleading behavior. He ended it cold, wishing Alpha Mega well financially, but making it clear Grand Hustle would play no role in his future.
I can't afford to really be associated with that.
Right.
That ain't in my best interest. Right. Well, if that's the take on it, I have no choice but to separate myself, just due to what's best for me and mine.
Just like that, it was over. Alpha Mega was out. But the fallout didn't stop at business. Not long after the story broke and T.I. cut ties, reports started circulating that Alpha Mega had been hospitalized. Rumors flew, but Alpha Mega later confirmed the truth himself in a diss track. He had broken both of his legs. In March 2010, he dropped Green Light, a song aimed directly at T.I. On the track, he rapped, "I broke both legs, so I had to fall back, regroup, reset, and then crawl back." He accused T.I. of abandoning him and reminded listeners of the role he'd played, calling himself the muscle who protected him. He even claimed T.I. was calling him in tears when his own legal problems started. Alpha Mega didn't just rap about it, he talked about it. In interviews, especially his sit-down with DJ Vlad, he tried to
That was Shawty Red.
rap about it. He talked about it. In interviews,
Shawty Red on the track.
especially his sit-down with DJ Vlad, he tried to reframe the entire situation. He denied being a DEA informant, pointing out that his case involved an ATF gun charge, glossing over the fact that federal agencies regularly work together.
I don't work for no DEA.
Have you ever?
I've never worked for the DEA.
Okay.
I had a gun charge. That's ATF charge.
Okay.
I work for the DEA. I did a dab and selling drugs when I was young.
Okay.
Then came his most controversial defense. He said he didn't snitch. He said he lied. According to Alpha Mega,
He said he lied snitch. I didn't snitch. I lied snitch.
he didn't personally know Ali Bakar. He claimed the authorities fed him information, names, vehicles, addresses, and he simply repeated it back to them to secure a sentence reduction. Because he viewed Bakar as a stranger, he argued that his actions didn't violate street code. In his mind, he hadn't betrayed anyone he knew, but the streets weren't buying it. That kind of nuance doesn't survive in a culture built on simple rules. Years later, the scandal that ended Alpha Mega's rap career feels like ancient history, but Zellers himself is still very visible. He didn't disappear. He pivoted again. Today, Cedric Zellers shows up as an OG commentator and street historian. You'll find him on YouTube platforms, sitting comfortably, reflecting on Techwood homes, the Red Dog Police era, prison life, and the ugly mechanics of the music industry. He's open about his personal chaos too. He says he has 24 children and more than 20 baby mothers. He talks about the industry as something evil, designed to drain people through alcoholism, sexism, exhaustion, and ego.
And what was it that you was feeling like so evil? Industry. Yeah. Industry itself. Yeah. I don't give a goddamn what nobody say. They tell you something different, they lie.
Is the industry evil or is the nigga that's making 24 children that he know he can't be there for financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically? Like, nigga, what's really evil? Is it the music industry or is the niggas who out here making these kids that they know they can't even take care? You can't really be a part of 24 different kids' lives at one time. You don't have the, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Niggas always, every time a nigga don't make it, it's some evil shit. Now, I ain't saying it ain't no evils in the industry, but ain't it evils in every industry? Ain't everybody doing some underhanded, disgusting shit somewhere? You don't think in the banking industry it ain't some shit going on? All this shit tied in anyway. So, nigga, whether you do music, you better, nigga, go get a trade. You want to do something that's not evil, nigga, get into auto mechanics. And that industry is evil because they lie to these unsuspecting victims about what they do, what's wrong with the car, and then they unhook some shit that wasn't even fucked up. All that's evil. Nigga, you got 24 kids and you trying to get $300 for getting on a nigga podcast. That's evil. That's evil. Get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas said, bruh, the industry evil. Why? Because you ain't make it? Why? Because a nigga put you out of it for something that you did? What exactly is evil about the industry other than, listen, I'm not talking about the stuff, we can go on for days, but what are you said alcohol that they put her, okay, so yeah, everybody knows that they're gonna give you your vices in abundance, and it's up to you to have discipline to indulge or not, or to, you understand? Yeah, it's gonna be there in abundance. What else? Sex, of course, that's one of your vices. The women or men, whatever you choose, is gonna be there, and it's gonna be there in abundance at all times, and it keeps you distracted because you don't have the discipline. All this shit fall back on you, nigga. If you giving in to the evil, yeah, it's evil. If you doing the drugs and fucking the bitches and wasting the time, yeah, it's evil. What the fuck, nigga? That's on you. This nigga said he didn't cooperate. Hold on, this the guy that he supposedly told on right here.
Y'all know what it is, man. Hood Affairs DVD. Here with my man Ali in the heart of Atlanta. What's going on, homie?
Gregory Bean said he tried that Alpha defense. I ain't never telling nobody. I ain't snitching nobody from Harlem. Keep your foot on their neck. It's evil because you didn't make it. Gregory Bean said, come on, bruh. Nigga calling out. Nigga. I watched excuse me, y'all. I watched a news clip. I ain't gonna say it was a document. It was a fucking news clip where the news sent different HVAC companies to people's houses just to see who was dishonest. Some of them are evil. Dog, they loosened the wire just to see who was gonna come out and tell them it was a bigger problem. Nigga came out there and told them they had a small hole in the system they couldn't detect. It was gonna cost them $2,500 as opposed to something that costs like $100, or you could just do it for free. You just charge them for the gas, and you know they got to come out. There's a service charge because the company showed up. So you just get charged the service charge, nothing extra, because all we did, oh ma'am, it was just a loose wire. Nothing's wrong with your system. It's perfectly fine. A nigga said, oh, it's a pinhole in it. We can't find it. We got to send dye through the. Oh, that's evil. The fuck is you talking about?
Ain't that much. Just hanging out.
As for those that don't know, let them know who you are and where they might have seen your name or heard your name from.
A.K.A. Ali. Played ball at Mars Brown. Little college, little pro basketball. Known around the city for playing hoops.
What y'all know about the Mars Brown Big Boy Outkast song, Mars Brown?
This is a Hood Affairs exclusive.
It damn sure is. You let us know. Sorry, my brother. Goddamn, we gonna give you your credit. Shit.
Trouble.
But no, shout out to Hood Affairs. They are the ones we've been watching with them Atlanta archives the past couple of weeks. We were going, they showing all the old school Atlanta shit. Shout out to them.
And, you know,
but yeah, this is the guy Alpha Mega supposedly snitched on.
Got in trouble. The feds kind of, you know, had a little conspiracy going on with the little nigga club. I was on a big conspiracy case.
Gregory Bean says they don't want to talk about everyday scumbags. They just want to assume about celebrities they will never encounter. The worst, ain't it? Oh, they eat babies. They do this. They do. It's a nigga up the street from you that didn't register. That been to jail for some bullshit that ain't even registered. It's a nigga up the street from you that registered. Have you checked? Do you even know what's going on in your neighborhood? Have you checked? It's some registered niggas right in your area, probably the next house over. You can look this up. But no, you rather point, oh, the industry, oh, ain't it?
Case with Nicky Club and Gentleman Club about 96, 95. And I had one trial, got acquitted on the first trial.
One more like, get us to 20 YouTube. One more like, please run it up.
Then the feds tried me again on the same charge. But what they did, about more co-conspirators in there to say that I was already a drug dealer. So, and that's how I started. So I go back to court, and this guy named I don't even know his name, but
I'll say it for the people.
Okay, I don't know his name.
Don't know. This is
Cedric Zealous by AKA. I know him by Cedric Zealous. During the trial, he comes up and said that I sold dope to him in 95.
This is a Hood Affairs exclusive.
Never seen the guy before. If I walk around in front of me there, I wouldn't know him. Until recently, a friend of mine, she told me that I was on the internet, and I just want to clear the record. So, because I feel that everybody should know who's a snitch and who's not a snitch. So when you walk around Atlanta with your chest poked out, I think you need to think twice of who you're walking with, because who you may be walking with may be the feds, so you better watch out.
I know where he got it on the paperwork. He says that you sold him some ounces of cocaine. He ran through that. You sold him some more. He ran through that, came back and got some more, and then tried to see what it was that you was getting with.
Well, that's what he said. I don't know the man from Eve. If he knew me when his prosecutor, Janice Gordon, asked him to identify what we did, I give you the whole scoop. This is what we did. I told my lawyer, the white Tony, that I didn't know that guy. So this is what happened. We switched seats. Instead of me being in the witness seat, I'm in the attorney seat. And the white is in the... So when he come up and she asked him to identify the guy you testifying again, he stands up and he trying to point.
This is a Hood Affairs exclusive.
She said, can you, is he in this courtroom? And he said, yeah. And then she said, ask him something, what's wrong with him? So he faked like he had a stomach, something wrong with his stomach or something. But my attorney said, I had 3 attorneys. Another attorney said, no, he need to identify him now. So if he can't identify him, then how can he testify on if he don't know? But he just said the man sold dope. So if I sold dope to you, you gonna know.
Especially more on several occasions.
Yeah, you just said, so if you ain't even gotta stand up, you can point me out just like the last 2 defendants who got on the witness stand and said I sold dope, which was irrelevant because I never sold dope to him. But the point is, he got on the stand and just literally just lied and said that he bought dope for me. I don't know him. Like I said, I don't know him. So they faked the injury. The prosecutor, Janice Gordon, Laura Slag, and Mark Price, all of them in cahoots together. They wanted me to tell on somebody else, but I don't play that game. So that's how I got in the situation. But nevertheless, so we faked the injury. The nurse comes in. The judge asks me, is he all right? Then we go, judge warrant a 5-minute recess until he can be able to talk. So we get the 5-minute recess. During that 5-minute recess, Laura Slag, she leaves the courtroom. I told the white, my attorney, I said, man, she finna go down. That man can't identify me now. I'm trying to tell you. Need to follow her out of this courtroom, and wherever she going, somebody need to track her. And he brought it to the judge, Judge Clarence Cooper, brought it to his attention, told him, say, you need to have everybody stay in the courtroom. She faked, say she gotta go to the restroom.
This is a Hood Affairs exclusive.
Nevertheless, she goes down in the DA office. So when she goes down there, she's going to the Marshall holding cell. My attorney sitting outside the door. She didn't go inside the door. She was just sitting out there making sure that's where she went. So during this time, it's about a 5-minute recess. Some guys were sitting down in the Marshall holding cell. As they were sitting there, they noticed a female officer, DA agent, walk by the cell block. And during that time, she goes into the cell block. There's 2 guys in there, Cedric Zellers and Cedric Alfred. Cedric Alfred is the legitimate guy that I know from high school. So I know him. But Cedric Zellers, I ain't never seen that guy. So that's the one that faked the injury. Came. So she came and showed him. She had 2 pieces of photo of him, my co-defendant Chris McCurry and me. She said, now this is the one I want you to testify on.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
For sure.
Who is Alpha Mega?
Alpha Mega is an artist that was signed to Grand Hustle. A lot of people in the streets know him as Ted Wood said, if he really from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. And it was said that he was like Muscle, like he was the guy that made sure that everybody was safe. Was that his terminology? Was that who he was at the time? Is that the role that he played?
Yeah, it was like a catch-22 because he was an artist at the same time, but his street cred was so impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Just from projects, like I said, he from Ted Wood Project is one of the.
Hold up. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. We got 22 likes. 3 more will get us to 25. Shout out to y'all. Live is chatting the game. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world, bro. I swear to God, y'all so aggravating.
So aggravating as hell, man. Aggravating, bro. Aggravating, bro. It's so aggravating, bro. It's so aggravating, bro.
Man, y'all so aggravating. Thank y'all. Keep running them likes up. Please keep running them likes up, YouTube. We appreciate y'all. Let me check on the Twitch. And don't forget, Larry Law over there on Twitch, he said, yeah, we gonna make that switch to Twitch, y'all. Shout out to y'all. One more like, we at 25. Let's go. I think I got that. I ain't sure. I'll check on it real quick. Gregory Bean says charity starts at the home. Imagine being outraged at celebrity pedos, but Uncle Willie is not allowed around his kids. Mike from the Field says, a lot of that shit sounds wild, but I think that's the game. Do the most wildest shit, so when people are told they can't fathom a motherfucker doing that shit for real, like eating people, but it's the industry, they ate mummies. Look it up. Damn, niggas ate mummies? Man, I just searched my neighborhood and holy shit. God, I'm glad. He said, glad I don't have kids around here. Man, listen. All you got to do, bro, look it up, bro. Right in your neighborhoods, y'all. Right in y'all neighborhoods. Big Homie Slim said, Senator Ted Cruz just said in the press conference, protect the PDF files. What kind of issue is that? Man, listen here. The kind we don't fuck with. Gregory Bean said a lot of the family falls under Megan's Law. You worried about Epstein Island, need to worry about the family reunion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, I think I got that video, Mike. Let me know. I'll let you, we'll see. Hold on, let's get to it.
Alpha Mega is an artist that was signed to Grand Hustle. A lot of people in the streets know him as Ted Wood said, if he really from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. And it was said that he was like muscle, like he was the guy that made sure that everybody was safe. Was that his terminology? Was that who he was at the time? Is that the role that he played?
Yeah, it was like a catch-22 because he was an artist at the same time, but his street cred was so impeccable. You know what I'm saying? Just from projects, like I said, he from Ted Wood Project. It's one of the worst projects in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And until he already had a reputation of being, you know what I'm saying, muscle and you know what I'm saying, get active and all those kind of things. So I think as an artist, when he got over there, he was still doing artistry, but his moniker in the streets was so big that he couldn't get away from it. And I think that he was still used in certain ways, which were his street ways, also by being an artist. So when they say he was muscle, yeah, that was true.
Yeah, because I don't exactly remember his music, but I just in my research, his name keep on popping up.
Yep, Alpha Mega Tip Will said. Yeah, he had a bit song with Busta Rhymes and it was Busta. I think Tip was on that record too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did T.I.'s beef with? Because you were originally cool with D4L. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a cool relationship, I would imagine.
I didn't even know D4L.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I mean, not saying. I knew Shorty Low and his music, R.P. Low, and everything that he was doing. I knew of him, but just as D4L as a collective crew, I wasn't really all the way put down with them because they came and hit like after Low did his solos. You know what I'm saying? A couple things like that. So,
all right. So Alpha Mega, it said time and time again that he had an impeccable reputation. 4 more likes to get us to 30, YouTube. 4 more likes to get us to 30. Please run it up. I appreciate y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. We can't watch our video or like our video or make comments on our video 100 times, 1,000 times, 100,000, or 1 million times, okay? No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. I appreciate y'all the most. But Alpha Mega, according to Young LA and others, as we watched and we seen and we heard, Alpha Mega had an impeccable street reputation and threw it all away for 18 month reduction. I'm gonna just simplify it. To go from 10 years to 8.5, is that enough to ruin your face card forever? And now it trickles down and it doesn't just ruin your face card in the streets, it also spilled over to the industry. One decision. The nucleus of all of this is you was doing illegal activities to begin with. That's the starting point. That's where all of this shit originates. You were doing illegal activities to begin with. If you weren't involved in those type of activities, you wouldn't have to even worry about whether you had this type of credit or face card, or if you were street and doing things real or not. There would be no worries for that type of shit. You could have just had a career, lived your life. But this is what happens when you choose this shit. Now you got to live up to it for the rest of your life. Once you get in these streets, that shit ain't over. Once you get out there, man, listen, it follows you. Your reputation, what they say, my reputation precedes me, that motherfucker follows you, nigga. Damn. Alpha Mega, bro. Hold on. What Shawty Low had to say about this nigga? R.I.P. Low. With the boy, you can see the Beijing going strong in Shawty Low head. This nigga was bald. He got all kind of designs in this shit. Look at this motherfucking tape line. That bit was so sharp, it had to be fake. The tape line leading to the faded side part right here. That shit, come on, bro. Shout out to Shawty Low, R.I.P. that man. Super duper salute to him. Respect to his family, condolences, all of that. But boy, that nigga was the Beijing king, nigga. Let's not pretend. That nigga was Beijing king, nigga. Shawty Low head was painted. Pause if necessary, because I know how you niggas think. That nigga had a painted scalp, nigga. The nigga shit was shiny like a bowling ball. That nigga shit black and oily like a bowling ball. Pause if necessary, because I know you niggas be thinking, wow. That nigga head black and oily like a bowling ball when it come out. You know when you bowl and the ball come out of the retriever? You know the thing that it blows the air and it's just like is this device that retrieves the ball for you and it comes out and the ball be shiny as shit when it come through there. That's how Shawty Low head look. We at 30 likes. Let's go. Keep running the motherfucking lights up, YouTube. No content creators, nothing without support of the people. Thank y'all. Larry Law says, what? Pimping. My record is being a gentleman with the women. God is my weapon. That's why I'm not stressing or second guessing. Mess over me, lose your blessings. Hope you learned your lesson. In the question, maybe tomorrow taking it to suggestion. Never simping, keeping it pimping. My record is being a gentleman with the women. Hey, that boy spitting sauce. No, Larry Law. That boy Larry Law dropping gems. Sauce. That say Sauce Sellers. Oh, Sauce Sellers LLC. Now your son, Stuart Little. Damn, that nigga that done snitched. Mike from the Ville says, at K Averdog, this live is live, but we are covering content. Shout out to whoever that is. What the fuck? Big Homie Slim says, Rumor, did you see the interview Rainwater did with the guy who killed Mo3 Trans Lover? Cadaver Dog says, is this live? Cadaver Dog, that's hilarious. Larry Law, I'm not. He said, I got Jesus and currency at the same time, paying demons no mind. Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, for sure. Let's see what Shawty Low had to say. Oh, hold on. I got to shout out these cash apps too. Hold on, y'all. Yesterday, I missed one. Shout out to that boy Nate B yesterday for that 10-piece on the Cash App. Yesterday, I missed it. So hopefully that boy is watching today. I got to make sure I show my love and appreciation to the donators. I got a $10 Cash App yesterday that I did not call out. It was that boy Nate B. Thank you very much. We got Dog Hot in the, also with a $10 Cash App. Let's go. I appreciate y'all for showing love, supporting, and saluting and supporting the channel. Thank you, Dog Hot. Much love and appreciation to you as well. Thank you to everybody who's donating, helping this channel grow, keeping this thing moving, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all. Just keep running the likes up. Stay active in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Pay it forward if you can. If not, you know what I'm saying? Find another way to do it with activity, y'all. Let's go.
Back in the day, like what, 09?
Back in the day, shout out to Jordan Tower Films. This is titled, Shawty Low on T.I. dropping Alpha Mega after government rumors, allegedly a snitch. And this was road tripping with Jordan Towers. R.I.P. Shawty Low, let's go.
In 2010, you were having your problem with T.I. It wasn't a big problem. It was just some rap competition, really, you know. Whatever it was, you know. The thing with T.I.
Yeah.
He had this guy Alpha Mega on his team. And Alpha Mega was going extra hard at you, trying to go around Bankhead and get people to talk bad about you. Remember that?
I was trying to do what T.I. was telling them.
Yeah, of course. But then, T.I. goes to jail. Alpha Mega comes out. It comes out that he had papers on him.
Yeah.
He was a snitch. Was he snitching?
So like I tell everybody, you know, they think it be hating or this and this. I never hated on Tip. You know, a lot of stuff he did, he came at me, but you know, I like to tell people, T.I. from Bankhead, what dude?
Yeah.
He ain't with from Bankhead.
Yeah.
Name me one. You know, Alpha Mega from here, you know, everybody who came with him is when he came to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But the deal is, you know,
he was actually in a song.
He came to be a rapper. This nigga wild.
Song with T.I. too, with him, Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when you want some muscle or something to be with you, know, you do whatever you.
Big Homie Slim says Jordan Towers was Akademiks before Akademiks. Dog, that's hilarious, bro. I fuck with Act. That's crazy. I don't. Oh man, this nigga here.
You know what I'm saying?
But what happened with all that? Like I didn't really know. I don't really, you know, that's some street stuff that happened. I guess.
Yeah, I guess
something came out. Some papers came out.
I gotta say, Ak has a better understanding of the industry, and he can get a better grasp on what's going on in the areas that he may not have necessarily frequented. I will definitely say that. He can get a better grasp and an understanding on what's going on in those areas, even if, he stays away from them himself, which, shit, I tend to too, but you funny as fuck for that. But I ain't gonna lie, bro, I don't agree, dog. I don't agree. That was a good one. That was a good one, though. But I don't agree, dog. I got to give Ak way more credit than that, dog. That nigga there wild. I look at Jordan Towers as, damn, this going to sound like a shot. It's not a shot. It's just like, fuck it. It's like he was great value Vlad. He was great value Vlad. I feel like Jordan Towers was basically great value Vlad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what didn't pan out for him. Cause Jordan Towers let a nigga like, or another white guy like Mikey T, the movie star, pass him by. Like Jordan Towers getting outdone by Mikey T, the movie star, and what's the dude that do all the mobster? I can't think of his fucking name. He do all the gangster shit and the Detroit shit. But yeah, like, anyway.
Alpha Mega posted snitched on somebody, so I guess T.I. want to act like he a G in the street or something, cut Alpha Mega off him.
Did he do an official cut? Did he do an official statement or something?
Yeah, I guess Alpha did a statement or something on somebody, but
I haven't heard from Alpha Mega since.
Yeah, I guess T.I. he was trying to say all the stuff he did for T.I. and this, and he Alpha Mega got a DVD out, man. A lot of people need to go see that DVD or whatever, and Alpha Mega tell a lot of true story there, but just because he's was a not known way of name like that, so T.I. can really make that disappear, but the stuff he's saying there, people could take heed to it, man, and he telling the truth,
Was Alpha Mega really a snitch, or was he? Or did he just take a stand?
I don't know, he told on something. Dude, it was in black and white. If he had to be, because if not, T.I. wouldn't just release him like that.
That must have been embarrassing for T.I.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. Everything be embarrassing when when you just doing shit and don't really know.
But there's no way to know that.
Yeah.
Is there? Is there any way to know that the guy you're hanging out with is a snitch?
Well, the deal is the deal is he hang with people who he grew up with. He hanging around people who, when he came to be a rapper and big in the game, and that's who he hanging around with. People, made up friends. He hang around the real mud diggers.
What did you think when that whole thing surfaced about Alpha Mega?
Man, I see it every day, man. I'm from the streets, I'm from the hood, man. It ain't nothing new to me. Like, it seemed like snitching and telling is got popular, you know what I'm saying? And when he like
seems to get some pressure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you saw Narcos. Do you watch Narcos?
It's on Netflix, but I ain't really had Netflix to watch it like that. Yeah, but with
those
Pablo,
guys,
right?
Yeah, all those guys flipped on him.
Oh yeah, they'll flip. When you got family and got kids and stuff like that, man, and you facing that, I just don't see a lot of dudes stand up like that. I got two of my main partners, man, like my boy Jay. He stand up guy. You know what I'm saying? He laid down. My boy Otto. You know what I'm saying? Them some stand up guys, man. I don't give a damn. They can tell they can give them goddamn whatever. Them folks ain't saying nothing, man.
Larry Law says, I think Jordan Towers is more cooler than Akademiks. Big Homie Slim says, around that time, Jordan Towers had a big name in the game. Larry Law says, 102 people here hit the likes. I thought Shawty Low, he said, having his funeral at a strip club was crazy. I would not want my body in no strip club. Big Homie said, if Shawty Low was alive now, what would you think he would think about the snitching situation today? I think Shawty Low would have did exactly how he did with it. Like, I don't know, like kind of washed his hands and just keep getting his money for real. Shakai Mitchell, what's up with it? Big Homie said he was in the game before Akademiks. Nigga was bigger than Ak. Jordan Tower shot a lot of music videos too. Mike from the Ville says, yeah, he shot a lot of Yo Gotti music videos specifically too. Jordan Tower shot some Yo Gotti music videos. Craig and Day says, I'm high as fuck. I thought that was Shawty Low. That was Shawty Low. That's L.O. Larry Law said, what happened to Jordan Tower? I rock with him. I think Jordan Tower's still doing this thing. Let's see what this nigga
Talk to me about navigating those beefs with Grand Hustle at the time.
Which beefs?
With Shawty Low.
There wasn't a beef, it was a misunderstanding.
Talk to me.
It wasn't no beef. Carlo, rest in peace, Carlo, it was misunderstandings.
Yeah.
You got, everybody was caught up at the times. Doing what they do. Carlo, I talked to Carlo, you talked to Carlo. Before Carlo passed, I talked to Carlo. You feel me?
Yeah.
When Carlo passed, I was in prison. I knew about Carlos passing after he passed. Like, as soon as he passed.
Damn, you went back to prison?
I got a call that morning when I got on the phone, called my baby mother. My baby mother, his sister cool, one of my baby mother. So that's how I found. I was like, what? And it hurt. Started around, you feel me?
Yeah.
I talked to Big Country, then when I was in the Southern Road, talked to Mac. Country sent me some money, bro. Mac sent me some money.
Yeah.
Country people believe, people say, oh man, I know they don't. Boy, y'all just sitting out there, just sit back and watch, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Stop trying to put your 2 cents in something you don't know.
And I stand to be.
You talking about Big Country King and Matt Boney? Matt.
I stand to be corrected. Remember one of my previous interviews that I said that.
Oh yeah, let me say something about that.
Hold on, let me finish. Then you can say it. Remember when I asked y'all what rapper in Atlanta that lived the life
that he rapped about?
Yeah,
he said only one.
I said Shawty Low. I said only one, but I stand to be corrected. Mr. Alpha Omega himself. So Alpha Omega. Hey, we sitting in the living room. We sitting in the room.
He's showing me
in the living room. I'm showing in the
He
interview.
showed it to me. I said, what the?
Am I top level? I'm right here. I'm right here.
How you forget? How you forget about your nephew?
Look how his fingers doing. You know, they're the only two in there now. You still ain't want to say it out loud.
They sit in the living room. I'm like, how did you forget about me? How did it come about? He's like, see, BG, you been just laying low so much. I apologize.
I'm proud of you. Doing good.
I apologize. I said, but you can't take that back. It's on the video.
It's straightened up right now, though. He got it straightened up right now.
Straighten it up.
That's right. That's all you do.
Carlo really did live that life for real. You know what I'm saying? Carlo lived that life. You can't deny that.
How were y'all able to clear up that misunderstanding, though, man?
They cleared up what they had going on. It should have had never got that far anyway.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to think, Shawty, he's steady, he was it, you feel me? And then you got to think, Home got steady too. Home's in these streets too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody a man.
Yeah.
Everybody got a penis. You feel me? So we can come to understanding by talking.
Yeah.
We really don't have to go through all this, you feel me? And however they went about it, and I don't know, because I was gone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was out the picture at that time. And I was already in prison too.
Yeah.
Adrian Barnes say, Tech Wood. A runner says, Kamala Harris, you're my whore, you my pig. Hallelujah, amen. He said, it's hood gang. Big homie says, Mac Boney was fire. Fresh when I walk, you got manure in your step. Yeah, Mac Boney was fire. Mike from the Field says, when the fuck George Foreman was signed to Grand Hustle? Boy, this nigga do look like George Foreman. Shakai says, yo. Larry Law says, maybe Jordan Tower made his money and said, to hell with it. Hey, man, you never know. Hold on. But yeah, we know Alpha Mega had a, it was what it was. Remember back in the day, he came out and he was trying to refute all of that. I think, is he still trying to downplay it? Like, where is he at with it now? Because back then, he was trying to.
Let's put it this way. If you ever done something wrong, had an argument with your friend or something like that, and you wanted to apologize, you knew you were wrong, you wanted to apologize, but you didn't know how to do it. Right. You don't have that before? Right, sir. And that's how he feels. Right. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Shout it. He like, dude, like, if you, like my people told me, I haven't seen this shit yet.
2 more likes to get us to 35, YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 35. Appreciate y'all support. No content creators, nothing without the support of the people. Don't let them overlook y'all. And YouTube, disclaimer, these are pre-rolled nicotine cigarettes. I just thought that I liked smoking weed, right? But I found out I'm just in love with the act of rolling. So these are nicotine joints, right? Right. We're going to call them joints. We ain't even going to call them blunts. I might end up saying I'm smoking weed, but that's an accident. That's because I have smoked weed for so long until YouTube made it known that we can't smoke weed, right? So then I realized I just love rolling weed up. And then I realized it wasn't even weed. I just love the act of rolling. Cause I did it with nicotine. And now this is what this is, a cigarette YouTube chill.
My people told me if you look at the tape, it look like they edited it. You feel me? Right. Like they edited it because it didn't mention my name, but everybody knew he was talking about me. Everybody knew Envy, big up the DJ Envy, it ain't no big tip about Envy, you feel me? Right.
Appreciate y'all running them likes up. Let's go. We at 36. 4 more, get us to 40. 4 more, get us to 40. Let's go.
Time to let truth out, my nigga. It's time for the truth to come out. Like, let everybody know what the fuck going on, shawty. Like, for real, my nigga.
Yeah. Okay. So, we've been waiting, the streets been waiting to hear some Alpha Mega music. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna
No, we haven't.
You got shit. I got I'm a lesbian man coming. No hoes barred, CD straight for the women, going hardcore freak shit, Then we coming with the hard shit. But right now, man, I'm out here confronting what's going on out here, man. Like a lot of niggas don't know. A few weeks ago, like a month ago, see what I'm saying? Nigga be talking. And I'm tired. What it is? I'm tired of niggas talking. You feel me? Nigga don't realize like who in the streets for real out here in this motherfucking ATL, who ain't in the streets for real, who from the streets, who ain't from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just because a nigga went and motherfucking parked his car and sat on top of his hood over on the street or in a hood, that don't make him from the street. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga gotta be on went through some shit to really motherfucking show me he from the streets. And it ain't really about who the toughest in the streets. I don't nigga give a fuck who the toughest in the street, cause you got motherfucking little niggas out here that put bullets in motherfucking big niggas' heads every day. Right. You feel me? Right. So my thing is, I'm coming back now, man, to straight niggas out, you feel me? That's my thing, The boy, I'm back motherfucking walking. I ain't 100% yet. So now I'm gonna get my thing like the boy Ali, like I was finna tell you before I got sidetracked, with my own talking. I just went on and on talking. Right. Ali, I just with the boy Ali, man. Like a month or so ago, man. Yeah. Right. I was with,
so can you elaborate more on that situation, or
the guy Ali is the guy who they always say I snitched on.
So-called.
Yeah, they say I snitched on. Like I told niggas sit around talking about, man, this nigga out made snitch. I ain't never snitched on a nigga out here in the streets, nigga. All my motherfucking niggas that don't did dirt with, nigga, still out here in the streets, nigga. And if they ain't in the streets, they're in the penitentiary for another motherfucking charge, nigga. They can vouch for this shit. You feel me? The boy Ali, I lied on him, you know what I'm saying? He know what was going on. He knew what went down and all that. Me and this man was just together like a month or so ago, man. For real. Outside his motherfucking establishment, talking about what's going on, about everything what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I came home 2002. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ali got out 2002. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't really realize this shit deeper than rap. This shit ain't no motherfucking rap shit. A lot of niggas faking and playing, man. This shit for real out here, man. Niggas ain't coming no late out this motherfucker with that bullshit. And I'm pissed at you, Tip. Man, that camera.
Nigga cussing.
Like this shit deeper than rap. This shit ain't no motherfucking rap shit. A lot of niggas faking and playing, man. This shit for real out here, man. Niggas ain't coming no late out this motherfucker with that bullshit. And I'm pissed at you, Tip. Man, that camera, man. Man, that camera. Shout out to listen, man. On some real shit, Tip. Nigga pissed at you, and I keep looking down, my nigga, because I'm trying to break this motherfucking weed up and this motherfucking blunt, my nigga. Do my thing.
I understand being in your groove and talking and being in the moment and being energized and want to get it out. But if you can't formulate a proper sentence without saying motherfucking in between every other word, it's very difficult for me to listen to. Hey, motherfuckers, I'm just trying to bring up this motherfucking weed while we motherfucker do this motherfucking thing, right? This motherfucker shit. Shit, motherfucker shit. Bro, you need to read more. Please read more. Listen to some podcasts. Listen to some anything. Listen to some TED Talks. Please read more. Oh, my.
Like him, man. Niggas ain't coming no late out this motherfucker with that bullshit. And I'm pissed.
Motherfucker with that bullshit.
And you, Tip. Man, that camera in, man.
Watch this motherfucker shit. I'm breaking up this motherfucker shit. That is motherfucker shit. This motherfucker weed. I'm breaking up this motherfucker shit. This shit goddamn motherfucker weed. This shit motherfucker.
Man, on some real shit too. Nigga pissed at you and I keep looking down, my nigga, because I'm trying to break.
5 Crip. Man, get Crip Mac the fuck out of here, man.
Break this motherfucker weed up and this motherfucking blunt, my nigga.
Man, I'm motherfucking Crip Mac. I look like motherfucking Crip, motherfucking Mac, motherfucker.
Do my thing. But, shout it.
Pause. Pause. Look, bruh, pause any nigga who lick the blunt like that, bruh. Pause. Don't wet the blunt like that, bruh. Why you put the blunt in your mouth the long way? Pee-wee long way ass nigga. Pause that name too. Why you put the blunt in your mouth the long way like Soulja Boy be doing, bruh? You supposed to, if you're gonna wet the blunt and you're gonna use spittle, which is fucking disgusting. I hope you're smoking that by yourself, but even if you're not, there's fire, we burn. Okay, anyway, we all smoke with people. Nigga, why did you soak the blunt the long way? Why did the nigga turn the blunt this way and put the blunt in his mouth? What the fuck? This nigga You supposed to take the blunt sideways, and you don't even have to, bro. If you smoke weed, you don't even have to wet a blunt to bust it down. The old blunts, before, even with leaves, you could easily go boom, boom, boom with your fingertips and break the blunt down. This nigga turned the blunt the long way and pause. I don't even want to, bro. I can't use myself for no motherfucker. This nigga went like this. Pause.
Eat up this motherfucking blunt, my nigga. Do my thing. But, shout it. You supposed to be a real.
No, bro. No.
Nigga, shout it.
And he did it again. He did it again. Oh my God. Bro. With Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy be doing that shit, boy. I wish it's probably not gonna be that easy to find Soulja Boy rolling the blunt. This nigga is fucking disgusting. I hate. Nah, he got to break the blunt down. This ain't it. Violates the blunt.
Yo, daddy,
look.
Nigga, turn your speakers down, pussy nigga. Y'all stop complaining like some hoes. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Pause, bruh. This nigga say Soulja Boy violate the blunt. I had to turn that music down. Look at this nigga. This what Alpha Mega just did. Oh, dog, what the fuck? Bruh, no, bruh. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. No. No, no, no. That nigga, bruh, they said that nigga violated the blunt. All right, bruh. Where this nigga Alpha Mega at, dog? Damn.
My nigga. I gave you title real nigga. I motherfucking gave you motherfucking the look in the street, my nigga. When you beefing with nigga. You had your motherfucker, you had to beef with motherfucking Rick Ross, my nigga. I'm the one had that shit squad, my nigga. Me, I stepped in the middle of that shit, shout. We was in motherfucking Detroit, my nigga. We was in Detroit, I told you Rick, my nigga. I been knew Rick, nigga, way back when. You feel what I'm saying? And all this shit about him being a CO at the prison, all that, I don't know nothing about that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that. He straightening that shit out himself, cause he a man, he finally got it straight. He on the man, I ain't walking in Rick's shoes to elaborate on that. But as far as me and you, shout, you know who squad that be with Red Rock. You know what I'm saying? When you had that motherfucking problem out of LA with motherfucking shocking them, my nigga, when you got into that little thing with shocking them DTP out of LA, I'm the first nigga, shout, you called on the motherfucking goddamn on the phone, my nigga, and told to fly to LA, my nigga, to motherfucking save your ass, shout. On some real nigga shit. When you talking about them niggas, we ain't gonna say no what set niggas from, none of that nigga. But niggas like that bang, when you talking about them niggas, we ain't gonna let you lead up. And they talking about another Tupac shit go down out that bitch, shout. Come on, my nigga. It's me, nigga. You talking about some nigga, you sitting in your interview, shout, and say motherfucking niggas had their own selfish reasons and they didn't think about you and how nigga do this affect you and all this, so you had to do what you had to do for you and yours. Like my nigga, for real, nigga, you didn't give a fuck about no other nigga. Shout it, you know a nigga had motherfucking children out here, my nigga, in the streets. You know a nigga had all these niggas in the hood, out feed, shout it.
Take on it, I have no choice but back on you. It's all about me. So about himself, never made in my best interest. Yeah, well, you know what, man, I can't afford to really be associated with that. Right. That ain't in my best interest. Right. Either way it goes, you know, it was kind of like they only thought about themselves. Never mind how it affects you. Never mind how it can fall back on you. It's all about me. So if that's the take on it, I have no choice but to separate myself. You know, just due to what's best for me and mine.
All this, so you had to do what you had to do for you. Think about you and niggas had their own selfish reasons and they didn't think about you and how nigga do this affect you and all this, so you had to do what you had to do for you and yours. Like my nigga, for real, nigga, you didn't give a fuck about no other nigga. Shout it, you know a nigga had motherfucking children out here, my nigga, in the streets. You know a nigga had all these niggas in the hood, out feed, shout it. When I was throwing all the motherfucking cookouts and shit up in overlooking Atlanta and all these other spots and motherfucking, I'm paying money out my own motherfucking pocket. That shit come out my motherfucking advance, my nigga. Come from my publishing money, my nigga. Nigga, I got a gang of motherfucking children. Nigga, I got more children than you and every nigga over there put together, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt me in my motherfucking children motherfucking pocket. Nigga, my children couldn't get motherfucking Air Force One, but they still got Nikes. You feel me? Because dad ain't gonna go out all the way bad and make them go out all the way bad. But shout out, you didn't give a fuck about that. Nigga, you called me in to come to the belly of the motherfucking beach, nigga, to make sure you made it back to a motherfucking Atlanta, Georgia, nigga, from Los Angeles, California. You called me, home. You ain't calling no other nigga. And you had security, home. You had security, nigga, on your motherfucking payroll, nigga. You paying these niggas $500,000 a motherfucking year, nigga. You paying these niggas $500,000 a year, nigga.
Mel says it's this live. Yes, it is.
And your motherfucking personal security.
Over there on Twitch, let's go.
Nigga. And you called me, but they was with you. You called me, nigga, to come motherfucking make sure you was all right, shawty.
We about to wrap this one up, move on to the next topic, y'all. Run the likes up, please. 4 likes on YouTube to get us to 45. 4 more likes to get us to 45 on YouTube. Please, we about to wrap this up, move on to the next topic. We got Alpha Mega right here talking about he's responding to T.I. and DJ Envy's interview, and then we got how Alpha Mega felt about it at the end.
It's me you talking to, man. That's why that shit motherfucking hurt a nigga, my nigga. You motherfucking got when you motherfucking got into a motherfucking Carlo, my nigga, shout it low, my nigga. I'm the nigga.
Bella Shavitz says, he said, you hear all that shit talking? A snitch. Big homie says, I can't remember the freestyle. I just remember Ross saying something because T.I. said he got a condo in Florida, and just because he mentioned Florida, Ross dissed him. Ben Dover Jr. says, sorry, this is too, bend over. Why don't you remove yourself, brother? That's all you have to do. Just simply leave. You know?
It was in the middle of that shit. I kept telling you to let that bullshit go, shawty. I kept telling you, man, sit down, Carlo, talk to him, man. I said, man, Carlo good nigga, man, he'll listen. Nigga, you the one scream. Nigga, Carlos ain't on my motherfucking level. That nigga ain't on my motherfucking level, nigga. What makes me got to talk to that nigga? I said, ain't about.
Lim says, Stale Duchess, knowing love says, you killed me with that 5-5 crib. Big homie Slim says, that T.I. Rick Ross beef for some BS. Ross was clout chasing back then. Big homie talking about that Ross freestyle at the end of that interview. Mike Finnefield says, Tyrone Cleveland said, hey, what up with it, Tyrone Cleveland? Miss Extraordinary. Okay, Miss Extraordinary says, any man that do a blunt like that will suck a penis. Damn, she funny as hell. Shawnee Wayne with the laughing emojis. Big homie Slim with the laughing emojis. Shy. Oh, that's Shakai Mitchell. What up with it? Knowing love says shit probably smelled like gingivitis. That's why I smoke solo, big homie says. And he said, bro, that's why I only smoke what I roll. CEO Dago. What's that? CEO Dago says him and Big Red. Mike Winterfield say cuz smoking by himself. Gotta be. Knowing love say face ass. CEO Dago says Atlanta Pen 1996 to 1999. Big homie says, get that yam off your face, nigga.
Who on your motherfucking level for money, shout?
Motherfucker.
I said, man, we got now, we need to get money, man. They get money.
Shakai said, why dude moving back and forth like he about to hit dude sitting down? Yeah, that nigga in the red hat, he did walk in and stand over him like he was bopping and shit. I'm like, bruh, I noticed that I was about to say something. I was like, I'm already stopping it too much. But that's crazy. You know, you mentioned that. I swear to God. That's like saying the streets waiting for a new Lil J album. No, the fuck the streets not, big homie said.
Money together, pimp. You know, fuck all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you chose what you chose, my nigga. And since you my nigga, I roll with it. Because you my nigga, you ain't listen to me. But you chose to do what you wanted to do with the man. And I roll with it, my nigga, and I roll hard for you. On that shit. Like it was my personal beat.
Lorenz Whitehead said, damn, he ain't rolled that bitch yet.
My nigga. Nigga, all the niggas got mad at me. Nigga, all the niggas in the street were mad at me, nigga. Because they were saying, nigga, you co-signing that fuck shit Tilt doing. Nigga, I'm in the hood. Nigga telling me, hey, home. And you co-signing that shit. That shit Tilt doing the Carlo, my nigga. That shit ain't cool, man. Nigga need to get money together, man. You know you supposed to step between that shit, homie. You know nigga over there, motherfucker, my nigga that known for putting in work out this motherfucker.
Motherfucker, my nigga, motherfucker.
On the nigga ass, man. And I ain't taking that from another nigga who might hang around the crew. Another nigga might hang around us, nigga might put in some work. But nigga.
You 5 me looking at. This nigga look like, hold on, bro. Crip Matt looking at. You 5 me looking at. You under 5 looking at. This nigga here looking at. 5-5 cream. What that little stupid ass motherfucker? That nigga got a yam on his face too. That bitch look like a bell pepper. That motherfucker, damn. Get that bell pepper off your face, nigga. Brother looking at, his brother looking at.
I would hang around the crew, nigga. I was there. I'm part of the family. Nigga, I'm the muscle. I'm the muscle, nigga. I'm the nigga.
Ever see nigga go in, nigga?
You the muscle, but that blunt weak as hell, boy. It ain't enough weed in that blunt. Nigga, that ain't paper, first of all, and the papers don't even be that thin, you feel me? That ain't paper, and them bitches stuffed, compacted with nicotine because we don't smoke weed anymore, YouTube. These are nicotine rolled blunts, J's, whatever the fuck you call them. It's not weed, YouTube, right? Right, thumbs up. Okay, now, nigga, that weak ass blunt, the fuck you talking about some muscle?
Nigga, I had to make sure niggas hold.
That blunt come from the struggle. Little blunt rolling that. God damn, look at this little ass blunt.
Another nigga.
That why he mad. That nigga he know he finna smoke a headache. That nigga like, boy, I'm finna get a headache smoking this little ass, all this paper in this mid with all this paper. I know I'm finna have a fucked up headache, boy. Fuck T.I. Nigga left me out here to smoke these struggling ass blunts, struggle blunt smoking. Fuck T.I. That nigga mad as hell. Look at this.
Nigga might put in some work, but nigga, I was
hang
around the crew, nigga.
Look how delicate he gotta be with his fingers to make sure. Look how small that motherfucking blunt is. That bitch can fit through the gap.
Damn.
Little ass blunt. Come on, bro. That nigga mad as hell.
I'm part of the family, nigga. I'm the muscle. I'm the muscle, nigga. I'm the nigga. Ever see nigga go in, nigga? I had to make sure niggas hold you down, nigga. It's me. This me, nigga.
With this little ass blunt, nigga. This me, nigga. You left me.
That was my motherfucking reputation, nigga. Niggas was holding you down for free. Nigga, every city you went in, nigga, state you went in, nigga, my niggas was holding you down for free. You weren't paying my niggas, nigga. You had a security team with you, dog. Come on, shout it.
552.
You don't do no shit like that. You talk to a nigga.
That shit ain't sealed yet, bro. It's time to light the mother. This nigga is over sealing the. That's how you know it ain't no weed in it. The blunt wanna do this, man. Ain't shit in here. The blunt wanna unwrap itself, like, bro. It ain't even nothing in this bitch. It's just paper touching paper. It ain't no weed inside. No. My God, bro. This.
It's me, shout. It's me, Tip. Me you talking to, my.
It's me with this little ass blunt, Tip. This paper.
Nigga, like on some.
That nigga smoking literally a paper J, literally.
Real nigga shit, man. Like, this shit got me so pissed right now. Just thinking about it, every time I think about this shit, my nigga, I get motherfucking super pissed on the simple fact, like, it was my nigga, dog. Nigga had me on speed dial every time it was a problem. You feel me, Bill?
So it was more than just a recollection.
Man, this shit, man, it was more than a recollection.
It was like, I was like brothers. Is that fair to say?
For real, bro.
Okay.
For real, you talking about, man.
Why the other nigga didn't sit down? Like, sit down, red hat.
Man, don't let them have my brother, man.
Right.
His older sister.
Right.
Everywhere he go, she like, man, we trust you, his uncle, man, and all them, man. Hey, man, you used to tell y'all uncle, you tell him that Alpha real nigga you got with you, huh?
Yeah.
This is what he tell you, man. I'm talking about, man, niece and shit, man. Tip caught the K, my nigga. I'm paying your motherfucking niece and shit. I'm paying their cell phone bills and shit like that. And I did it because my nigga out of love. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef against them, so I don't want them to think they should look at this like I'm trying to motherfucking down them. But I'm
Motherfucker. Anyway, man, this nigga,
Alpha Mega says his little homie took a plea for 1,500 months, not realizing that meant life. When someone finally broke it down, he lost it.
Bro, I seen a dude get 9,999 months.
Damn. Oh, well, that ain't what we talking about. But yeah, he was mad at Tip. Then he just
personally felt myself.
He ended up getting emotional about it, man. Mike from the Ville, this it right here.
That T.I. should have rolled out with you.
A lot of people said, and then I'm gonna tell you something, bro, that hurt me, man. And I'm looking down from the camera right now, cause when you just brought that up, I really want to cry. You feel me?
Yeah.
Take a lot to make me.
Larry Law said this nigga staying with his auntie. Red hat got a pee, but too nosy to miss. Any gossip, Lorenzo Whitehead said.
Cry, but when that comes up.
Knowing Love said, I subscribe, bro. I needed these laughs. Shout out to you, Knowing Love. Lim, what's up with it? He mad, he broke. Larry Law says, Alpha Larry, Mike from the Ville says, Big Homie Slim, that was old school Dro Blunt. Boy, that wasn't no goddamn Dro. People says, LOL, it's all paper, bruh. Peoples, 212. That was paper, bruh. Respect my Yogness? Respect my OGness. Oh, respect my OGness. Say that's a 0.5 gram, but that's a 0.3. K-Man said that nigga keep licking that blunt. Lorenzo Whitehead said them stems and seeds. K-Man with the LOL. Respect my OGness says ate the blunt around here. Mike Vanilla said, bro, lick the blunt just to lick the blunt. Bro, he was doing nothing. Respect my OG say, where the weed at? Shit, all Dutch is no weed. Bro, come on, bro. Antonio Garfield with the laughing emojis. Lorenzo Wright said he ain't rolled yet, bro. He ain't rolled that motherfucker. It took that nigga forever. He still ain't light up. We on to another video. He finna cry though. I ain't saying it like I'm picking at him. I'm just saying, bro, was just as he was emotional about the whole situation, man. It all this shit stemmed from your decision though, bro. Like at the end of the day, all this shit stemmed from something you did, my nigga.
Alpha Megas.
Personally felt me myself.
You the one who sold the guns to the feds. You the one who cooperated. Instead of getting 10 years, you got 9.5 years. You the one, okay, it wasn't literally that, but I'm saying, instead of going 10, you get 8.5. You might as well do the 10. You know what I'm saying? Like it was something, a deal like that, where you got 18 months shaved off. Like my nigga, you should have just, if you a street nigga, you should have just kept your face card good. And none of this would have happened. Probably.
That T.I. should have rolled out with you.
A lot of people said and then
Jerron Norris says point 3 is retarded, stupid funny. Lim, what up with it? Lim, what up with it? Larry Law said T.I. on the boat laughing. 3 more likes to get us to 50, y'all. 3 more likes to get us to 50 on YouTube. Let's go, run it up, please.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Big Runner said obviously his last point 4 in the whole game diamond. Oh my God. He named the blunt. It's a game diamond. That nigga.
Bro, that hurt me, man. And I'm looking down from the camera right now because when you just brought that up, I really want to cry. You feel me?
Yeah.
It take a lot to make me cry, but when that comes up, hold on.
This ain't funny, dog. I don't know why I'm finna laugh at the nigga crying, dog. I'm trying not to laugh. I ain't gonna lie, dog. This shit. I'm just saying, do you cry when you don't get to see them kids? Because you got 24 kids, nigga. Do you cry when you have problems with them ladies about seeing them kids? You got 24 kids, bro. You on here crying about a man, bro. Like, come on, bro. I was about to laugh, but then reality hit me. This brother got 24 kids, and he's on here crying about another man. The man didn't die. I think before I continue this, I'm gonna say these are tears of disappointment. This man is crying because he feels like a failure. That nigga like, damn, boy, I was on the verge of, even if not a millionaire, I was on the verge of being at least 100,000 there, at least being straight from here on out. I could have toured, did some song. Even if I had one song that made it, or at least one verse, I could have been traveling the country doing that one verse over and over, doing little shows and shit like that here and there, reality TV maybe. Like, damn, I blew it. I'm just speculating. This is speculatory speech. This is speculative speech. I just feel like these were tears of disappointment in oneself. These are tears of depression. This ain't, oh, T.I. let me down. No, nigga, you let you down. You got 24 kids. You let them down.
Alpha Mega.
Why is you still making babies, nigga? 24 babies? Have you funded one of them? Have you sent one of them off to college on your dime? Like, I'm not saying, of course we want scholarships, but I'm saying, do you even have a scholarship, or do you even have a college fund set aside for one of them? Is there a trust? Is there anything set up for them when you're gone? Have you done anything have you given them anything while they're here? Have you sat down with any of them and helped them consistently, not one time? Oh yeah, we did homework last month one time. Have you helped one of them consistently through a class that they were troubled or having trouble with, and you helped them learn that, or even if you didn't know it yourself, you sat down and learned it with them and gave them the discipline to learn? Like, what have you done for your children while you on here crying about a grown-ass man, brother? That's all I want to know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being judgmental right now, and maybe I'm wrong for that. I usually don't do that, but I just want to know, because, bro, I just heard you say you had 24 kids, but I'm watching you cry about a grown-ass man. What the fuck?
Myself, that T.I. should have rolled out with you.
A lot of people said, and then I'm gonna tell you something, bro, that hurt me, man. And I'm looking down from the camera right now because when you just brought that up, I really want to cry. You feel me?
Yeah.
It take a lot to make me cry, but when that comes up, hold on.
One more like to get us to 50. This nigga, hold on. I'm finna cry about this grown-ass man, dog, man. if y'all ever see me cry, somebody died or it's something I did. Like I'm disappointed in myself or something. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna be, man, nigga ain't my dog no more. Old girl done left me, man. Fuck all of that. Ain't no tears. If I'm crying, nigga, that's some self-reflection and I'm really hurt about something I did. Like, damn, bro, I fucked up. Damn, I could have been a better person right here in this category. Or damn, I thought this was a mindset or a shortcoming that I had that I got over and I'm still here. I thought I was better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm shedding tears, it ain't gonna be because, a person stopped fucking with me. Now it might be association, like a person stopped fucking with me because of this shortcoming that I realized that I haven't disciplined myself to change, or this thing about me that I dislike that I haven't worked on, or something that I do that continuously causes me a problem that I haven't fixed. Yeah, I might. It's not because of you, motherfucker. It ain't, this nigga, man, that tip shit hurt me, man. Pause, that tip shit hurt me, pause. This nigga beating on the desk. I thought he was finna start rapping. Yay. Yay. Yep. Shout it, crunk.
When that come up, big dog, I ain't never did one of my like. I've never did no shit like that in one of mine. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't care what happened. Like that's my dog, bro. Like
I hold on though, and this nigga do come from a fucked up background though. He used to watch his father go upside his mother's head, and I'm not saying that in no funny way. I'm just saying his mother used to get abused by his father, so he does probably suffer from some type of emotional issues or some type of connection or detachment issues and all that type of shit. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt. And to some extent, but at the same time, if you're in that type of condition mentally, why then are you having kids? You know what I'm saying? And why so many? If you know you ain't stable mentally, nigga. So I still gotta fault you. Like, why is you still out here fucking making kids? What are you doing?
Person that felt
3 more likes to get us to 55 on YouTube. 3 more likes to get us to 55. Shout out y'all.
Me myself that.
All right, we're going to move on, though. We're going to move on. First and foremost, I got to shout out y'all. Salute. Thank y'all. Everything. You know, talking about whatever you want to say. Man, hold on. Thank y'all. 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 I appreciate y'all. We done passed 50 likes. We at 52. 3 more get us to 55, y'all. We're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and, Larry Law says he should be embarrassed. 24 kids. He is being a kid himself. These niggas want to talk behind a nigga back. Then won't help, no and no. Mike from the Ville said, used to be my homie, used to be my ace. Now I want to slap the taste out your mouth, make you bow down to the road. Ganking me, now I'm ganking you, little hoe. Oh, don't think I forgot. Let you slide. Let me ride. Just another homicide. Knowing love says Captain Caveman, right? So strap up your Compton hats, your locs, and watch your back, cause you might get smoked, nigga. Oh, man, this ain't no good news. We got to report it, though, real quick, man. Lil Jon's son is missing. We going to get to that. We going to move on.
Breaking news out of Milton. Police say they're looking for rapper Lil Jon's son, Nathan Smith, after he went missing yesterday morning from this home where police say he ran out of it naked around 6 o'clock. Now, we did reach out to Lil Jon's team, and they say that the family is asking for privacy at this time and for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe.
Shout out to this motherfucking comment right here. If they're asking for privacy, why are you there?
DJ Young Slade. I DJ, I produce, I engineer.
This is the young guy that's missing right here, Lil Jon's son. known as DJ Young Slade. Shout out to Entertainment Tonight. He is missing. In Georgia, as far as I know, there are still no updates. Maybe the young man, there's plenty of things being speculated when they say he ran out of the house naked. I think it would be irresponsible to name them without proof. But maybe just saying allegedly, there could be some things said. There were some things said about possible mental issues, possible drug use, and all this other kind of stuff. These are just we don't know. There is no proof. As far as I know, there is no update. But sending well wishes out to Little John and his family. We're hoping for the best, as always. In all of these situations, we always hope for the best, even though we can only wait for an update, right? Big Homie says Snoop Dogg's granddaughter died the other day as well. Yeah, RIP to her. We seen that his daughter had posted that she lost. Snoop's daughter posted she lost her granddaughter after, oh my God, 20-something days of being alive or something like that. Larry Law says he should be embarrassed. 24 kids, he's being a kid himself. Christopher Brock says, shout out to all of the 1980s babies, real rap, hip-hop era, 80s and 90s. That's a mother effing fact. But we're going to get into this and we're going to move on to something a little bit brighter, man. We just sending some energy, good energy towards their families' way, hoping for the best outcome in this situation. Just a little information though about the situation and who exactly this young man, young DJ Young Slade is.
I go by DJ Young Slade.
I DJ, I produce, I engineer, and I'm an artist. And my dad is the king of crunk, Lil Jon.
What? Lil Jon asking for prayers after his musician son Nathan vanished.
When we get older, we realize we should be, family is important.
The 27-year-old was reported missing on Tuesday. According to police, he was last seen that morning in Milton, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, around 6 a.m. local time.
See, then, I'm sure this is why people are saying something possibly mental or even drugs. I don't know for sure. I don't know what's going on, but he looks to already have been a thin guy, right? Then he's thin right here, we see, but then there's the thing with the eyebrows. I don't know if it's a medical condition or if he shaved everything off or whatever, but this is feeding. The internet will take something and run with it. So they see that and they feed it. Hold on, I'm wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. Big Homie Slim says the child was 10 months old. I apologize. I thought I saw something saying that child was only 20 days old. My apologize. And that child's name was Corey Brodus, Snoop Dogg's granddaughter. Was 10 months old. Okay. Knowing Love says they didn't have to use them pics. Yeah, that's what it's the pictures that they use. That's feeding the narratives. Phoenix 44 says that area is real racist. Well, where the young man went missing, that area, I'm assuming that he's speaking about the area that the young man went missing in, which is Baldwin. Is that Baldwin Drive and Mayfield Road in Milton, Georgia?
They say he left his home on foot without his cell phone. Authorities adding he may be disoriented and in need of assistance. Family and friends are concerned for his safety. It's unclear if Nathan is suffering from something, but a rep for Lil Jon tells ET the family is asking for privacy. We are also asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe.
Nobody can hype the world up like my dad. I was about 6, 7 years old when he got really, really famous.
Lil Jon welcomed Nathan with his ex Nicole in 1998 as he was launching Atlanta's crunk scene. E.T. talked to the father-son duo together in 2018 as Nathan worked to create his own name and his own sound while studying music at NYU.
One day he told me he wanted to learn how to DJ. This was 11 years old.
It's funny, my dad never wanted me to be in music. He just wanted me to do whatever I wanted to do. But honestly, I wasn't good at anything else. I tried sports and it just wasn't for me at all.
And he DJ'd and I literally shed a tear because seeing him kind of follow in my footsteps and to just see him accomplish something and to see him good at it, that was a really memory that is marked in my brain.
He told me to handle my responsibilities, to be a man and just live life.
Nathan's journey in the recording industry documented on season 2 of MTV Family Legacy last year.
This is an original song by me. I produced it, I engineered it, I recorded myself.
Crazy what you gonna do. Now I know what lonely is. Break me like some sticks and stones. Now you got me going in.
Dope to, appreciate my dad, show respect, and just look at all the things he's done. And it's nice to get the torch passed down. And it comes from him, but also I'm definitely taking it and making it my own.
So bad.
Welcome back. A search is underway right now in Milton for rapper Lil Jon Son.
The rapper's team confirming this afternoon to 11 Alive that he is missing. Police say Smith, who is also known as DJ Young Slade, ran out of his home on Baldwin Drive off of Mayfield Road and has not been seen since. And that is where we find our Chase Howell tonight. Chase, you spoke with neighbors. What are they telling you about all of this?
Jennifer Faith, they tell me that basically they've seen police out here all day yesterday, and the same thing can be said about this afternoon. If you take a look over here, you can actually see where police are standing around the lake here at Mayfield Park after doing a couple laps around it, looking into the water to see if they can see any signs of Smith. And they also looked in the woods over here as well. But I want you to take a look up the street here so you can see where there's several police cars. Now, a lot of these police officers have been going in and out of Smith's home, where you can see where those people are standing over the last hour. And I did see one of those police officers carry in almost this big poster board. What's on that poster board, I'm not too sure. What information they're getting from police, I'm not too sure about that. But what I can tell you is police are saying that Smith ran out of his home around 6 in the morning Tuesday. Now, I tried to find out from neighbors and others who live in the home with Smith which way he ran, and was either told no comment or they just don't know. And in a statement from Lil Jon's team, they wrote, "The family is asking for privacy at this time. We are also asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe. Thank you." Now, here's how you can help. According to police this afternoon, if you take a look over here, you can actually see where police are standing around the lake here.
It's always something creepy about that when it's a lake involved.
Looking into the water to see if.
Do they look like they looking? Do they look concerned? Do they look? They look very leisure. They look like they're handling that in a very leisurely manner, right? Am I tripping? They look to be handling that in a very leisurely manner. Like, they're very relaxed. 5 more likes to get us to 60, YouTube. Let's go. 5 more likes to get us to 60. Run it up. Thank y'all for everybody who's donating. If you guys want to donate, $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App, or you can go to the go to the home page of the channel, go to the link section. You'll find all the links there, all the socials. You'll find the PayPal, the Discord, which you need to join because we bringing movie nights back. We got live DJs from time to time. We watch battle rap events, boxing matches, UFC fights, all that. Join the Discord, be a part of it. But other than that, we're going to move on. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing on the Cash App. I'm not. Okay, shout out to Dog Hot and Nathaniel B. Both of them with $10 contributions to the growth of the channel. Thank y'all. Super duper salute. And let's motherfucking go. Much appreciation to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? As always, we're going to keep this content rolling. Y'all,
And the same thing can
but
be
it's just something about them.
This
It's something about these lakes, bro.
If you take a look over here, you can actually see where police are standing around the lake here at Mayfield Park.
Standing, exactly. Look how you look. They turn their head
into the water to see if they can see
well,
any
one
signs of Smith.
head.
And they also looked in the woods over here as well. But I want you to take a look up the street here so you can see where
that little ass bit of woods. That ain't even nothing to look in. You just look
over here as well. But I want you to take a look up this.
Oh, I don't see the nigga. Like, he ain't over there. You just nothing to look. You gotta
street here so you can see where there's several police cars. Now, a lot of these police officers have been going in and out of Smith's home, where you can see where those people are standing over the last hour. And I did see one of those police officers carry in almost this big poster board. What's on that poster board, I'm not too sure. What information they're getting from police, I'm not too sure about that. But what I can tell you is police are saying that Smith ran out of his home around 6 in the morning Tuesday. Now, I tried to find out from neighbors and others and help. According to police, Nathan Smith is 27 years old, 5'9", 150 pounds, and has short black hair. Police believe Smith may have ran out of his home naked and say he has none of his belongings, not even his phone. Now, I have reached out to Milton Police several times to find out the circumstances as to why Smith would run out of his home, possibly naked, or the circumstances around his disappearance for any updates. But the only thing Milton Police can tell me is that Smith is still missing at this hour. But for right now, live in Milton, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
Son of it later.
Prayers go out. We hope for the best. That's a badass jacket that boy Lil Jon got on right there too. That jacket mean in the motherfucker, but that's besides the point right now. Prayers go out. Hopefully everything is okay with that young man. Hopefully the young man will return home safe. 4 more likes to get us to 60, YouTube, please. Lil Mama, the OG. What's up? Good morning, everyone. She says, Larry Law says, where the drivers at? Where the divers at? Excuse me. Big homie says, hope dude all right, but that nigga was high. Damn, Lil Mama did it say, well, dang, not nigga. Mike from the Ville says, if they say he was disoriented, he may be on or off some meds and probably ran straight into the water or something. That ish is wild. Mike from the Ville says, so he's saying someone might have grabbed him. Phoenix Christopher Brock says, yeah, I hope dude is okay. The cops don't care for real. I guarantee the neighborhood is only about 10% black. Phoenix says, I'm trying to tell y'all the area of Georgia don't give a damn about our kind. That's right next to White County, aka White Only County. Oh wow, it's actually called White County, but they add the white only. Who is he staying with is the question, Phoenix says. Larry Law says, how about America stop the drugs from coming in here? Where's all the drug money going? We all know, LOL. Lim says, PCP. Big homie says he was smoking. Angel does. Holmes. Phoenix says, and it was cold as fuck. I hope he's okay. That boy on some good Molly. Big homie said. Lim says, Cody Duro? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Yeah, no search dogs, no divers, no nothing. That's what I'm looking like. You got 3 police over there just looking at the water like they already know and they just don't want to say it. I'm hoping that that's not the reality. Once again, this is just speculative speech. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm hoping that that's not the reality, but I'm just saying how it looks to me, that they're standing there as if they already know, and they just, how long can we hold this off until, I don't know. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it, but we're going to continue to stay positive because nothing is guaranteed, right? We don't know for sure. There have been people that have been missing for years and recovered, right? So let's just wait and see. We're going to hope for the best. We're going to move on. No, shout out to Lil Jon and his family. Shout out to everybody. Lil Mama says, rumor. Phoenix said, oh, okay, for sure. Shout out to y'all. Lim, everybody. I see y'all. All right, we're going to move on, man. Glorilla. Y'all already know Glorilla. And her sister Scarface are going at it right now on the internet. Or at least yesterday, right? At least yesterday they were, right? Shout out to y'all. Run the likes up, please. 4 more likes to get us to 60 on YouTube. 4 more likes to get us to 60. Let's go. Glorilla's sister says Glo left their family behind after she rose to fame.
Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Look, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. How she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out, but got her friends around it. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face. Y'all man, I'm talking about y'all favorite rapper. Y'all favorite rapper ain't shit, and I'm getting tired of it. Y'all mad. Look, y'all talking about some she ain't obligated. How she ain't obligated when she want to sit here and all them interviews and talk about the struggles we've been through and then reach back and help none of us out, but got her friends around it. And my mama still working at FedEx. Y'all better get the fuck out of my face.
I got all these groupies stupid on Facebook. She not obligated, but she obligated to do shit motherfucking friend. Y'all got me. Then, bro, they acting like, then they coming like a mom gave us shit anyway. That was on the airplane getting signed and got it, and you ain't seen not one sibling on that. And his big ass probably got something to do with it too. Tell that big ass I want him too.
Shout out to All Urban Central. We back. You are consuming this content with the RUMORNATI Network live, but right now we are watching All Urban Central. It says Glorilla responds after her sister exposes her for being broke and having to sell food plates. Damn, I didn't know it went that far. Reason 248 says take care of your family is rule number 1. Never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. That nigga say that's rumor back there. You see me? Big homie said Stud Rilla versus Glorilla. That nigga is funny. 3 more likes, y'all. Run it up. Hey, shout out to all Urban Central. This channel always got it lit. Like when we I give credit to them because they do a lot of compiling. I don't know if it's one person or a whole group, but they have a great system over there, and they're fast, super duper fast at compiling a lot of the clips that I would be going to grab individually. So I gotta give them credit and make sure I salute them. I am subscribed. I suggest that you do too. Show them love. And I'm talking about, shout out to all Urban Central. This says Glorilla's siblings online talking trash about her because she's not taking care of all 1,000 of them. She's not obligated to do a motherfucking thing just because she's your sibling. That lady done had 100 jobs before she finally made it. She don't need to give y'all ungrateful ass shit, but a lesson about hustling. How many of y'all agree with that? Shay says Glorilla's sister is looking like Kevin Gates. That's funny than a motherfucker. Lim says, I seen that. She was on the phone streaming. I think that was the day. Reason says, cut them a check and get them out the way. But Reason, what if you cut? They got to know. I agree with you, but they got to know that once I cut this check, I would much rather put you in position or put something in, invest something for you or for y'all or whatever, and go ahead and wipe my hands with it. Because once you cut them a check, if they don't do right by it, they're going to be coming right back to you. And then if you don't do that again, they're going to say that you're acting funny or you changed, or you know what I mean? So I would much rather put you in some kind of position. If even, I remember, I look at Ludacris, I look at LeBron James. Ludacris put one of his homies through culinary school, and then the nigga became Ludacris' personal chef. I don't know how long that lasted for him, but he had the education, got out of school immediately. His man put him on. He paid for him to go to school. His man put him on, gave him a job, and then he gave him a skill, a trade he can take and go do whatever he wants with it for the rest of his life. I would much rather do something like that. I would much rather teach you how to than to give my family fish. Because they gonna come back. They gonna come back, bro. Somebody gonna fuck it up and come back, especially if it's a lot of them. Bro, it's gonna be a lot of explaining. This the last time, this the last time. That's how you go broke.
Opinion. And while one sister is online exposing family trauma, the other is sitting courtside, unbothered, posting memes. So the question becomes, is Glorilla wrong, or is she ever who made it out? Let's break it all down. So for anyone catching up, she even took shots at Gloss Up, which is Glorilla's former friend, and she even had time to take shots at Glorilla's backup dancer.
Cool when she first hit, but it started from that Gloss. And she ain't even cool with Gloss no more, because Gloss is a snake. That's how the started with Gloss. But we were still going to, family functions, you know what I'm saying? But we weren't as close as we used to be, because she was standing up.
Kevin Gates looking at you, right, Shay? Yellow Beezy looking at that motherfucker like Yellow Beezy.
Gloss, because Gloss was on some junky ass shit. Fuck. Oh, God. And she on.
Reason says, Phoenix 44 says he said it'll never be enough. Reason says got 10 brothers and sisters and will take care of all of them. That's what it is business-wise. Lim says, shout out to Kyrie Irving. Reason says, and that's when you don't give them nothing. I will never let any family member make me go broke, not even my mama. Boy, I agree, boy. You said enough right there. That's it. Long as you got that understanding right there, bro, that nigga, we here. I feel you. Not one, listen, not even my mama. Mama, I will not go. No. No. Fuck that. You can't gauge my generosity. LeBron put his niggas in position. Anybody who, if you trying to come along for the ride, they all found a position. That's all I'm saying. Like the family, when it come to that shit, like, bro, you don't owe nobody nothing, just like they don't owe you. What about all the struggling that a motherfucker went through? Yeah, nobody made it on their own. First and foremost, nobody all this, oh, I did it, I got it out the mud. Yeah, you may have got it out the mud, all self-made. You might not, not self-made. People have looked out for you along the way. So there are people worthy of enjoying those benefits with you. There are people who deserve a portion or some type of reciprocity for their sacrifice when you didn't have. I'm sure in every situation there are people that deserve reciprocity for their sacrifice when you weren't the one, when you didn't make it, when you didn't have it. But just because we're family doesn't mean that you're entitled to my earnings and my success strictly based on the fact that we are family. That doesn't automatically get you a pass, a check, a job, or none of that shit. It's too much entitlement going on. Cause a motherfucker might you giving somebody 50 bands might be flushing 50 bands down the toilet, as opposed to investing 32,000 into somebody that whether they're valuable to you or not, they're gonna be valuable to themselves and they're not gonna ask you for anything anymore. So you don't mind investing 32,000 in them and giving them another 150,000 to get started and to make sure they can cover their bills and shit while they're in the process of getting started, or even a little more if it comes to that, if you got it like that. You know what I mean? Everybody's not worthy of the same reward when it comes to just dishing out your earnings for your success. Only motherfucker that might get something that ain't that didn't earn it. And that's only because you put me here, whether you wanted to or not. You could have wanted to abort me and all, but I might toss mama something.
I don't even fuck with the bitch no more. Now I'm sick of, you know what I'm saying?
I'm speaking on in this situation what they got going on.
Y'all glorify this bitch. My mama still might doing the clock at motherfucking fat ass. Now, the rent shit was about a year or two ago. Gloria blocked my mama. Had her going to go try to get a loan. Out of all my siblings, see, my mama got on her high horse, but Gloria was fucking with her. Gloria fucked with my mama. But that money got low. And when the money got low, Gloria got ghosts. All of my siblings was not finished because my mama got on her high horse and treating us like, you know what I'm saying, because Gloria was you beefing with your siblings for what? We ain't did shit to you. Why is you beefing with your siblings? It's 10 of us and you don't do nothing for none of us, bro. Come on, bro. And then y'all stupid out here talking about some, she not obligated to do nobody. That bitch is obligated to do all of us. That whole obligated.
How? Changing diapers? You changed some diapers? Did you provide some meals? I don't know. I'm like,
oh, geez, that whole obligated to do something for every last one of us. We sitting in canned beans on the floor. So literally taking baths out of bottles of water, bro. Literally taking baths out of bottles of water. Lights off. Fat bricks. Roaches. All types of how she ain't obligated to do for us.
How you complaining about somebody giving you some money? You got people walking up behind you showing gold grills and shit. Like, who is this? Whose stunkle is this? Who's stunt T? Who's stunkle or stunt? Who's stud uncle or stunt T? Whose stunkle is this that just walked up in the back and showed that grill? You not helping Yellow Beezy point right here. Yellow Beezy trying to make a point about Glorilla, and then this stunkle walked up and want to show a grill. You talking about broke, but the stunkle want to show her little 6 to the bottom or 8 to the bottom. They look like bronze, look like smoked out copper, but you got copper in your mouth. Hold on, look at this shit. That bitch melted down a third place medal. Bronze medal teeth having that. Look at that shit.
Lights off.
What you showing? Dyke Tyson? Michael Eric Dykeson? What the hell you doing? Dyke Lee? What are you showing? eating canned beans, is she talking about they past struggles or she talking about now? Because if y'all still going through that now, that's on y'all ass. And if y'all talking about the past, nigga, y'all came from that. What the fuck? God damn. Yeah, we did struggle together, but nigga, you probably shitted on me, blamed all kind of shit on me, used to beat me up, all kind of shit. Like, we don't know. I don't know the relationship between Glorilla and her sisters and shit like that. Now, if we sat down and broke bread and I ate a hamburger, you ate the other piece and all that type of shit, then yeah, okay, you should be looking back and supporting. And, you know, it would, you don't owe them anything, but you would think that morally you would just look out for them because you've been there with them the whole time and struggle. But I know siblings that don't even fuck with each other. I know siblings that had beef. So I don't know your relationship to be talking, yeah, the bitch, oh, every last one of us something. Did anybody, how did y'all feel about her rapping and all that shit when she had the big ass nose and her teeth was spaced far apart? Like, was y'all believing in her? Did y'all just, she done that, Like, what do she, we don't know the origins of, we don't know the ins and outs of their relationship to be saying, well, that's just her family.
On the floor. So literally taking baths out of bottles of water, bro. Literally taking baths out of bottles of water. Lights off. Fat bricks. Roaches. All types of how she ain't obligated to do fucks. But you want to sit here and talk about that struggle. How the fuck she ain't obligated? That her we is obligated. Motherfuckers like y'all let her believe she not. You sitting there got the other nigga riding around the cars and this and that and the third. Come on now, bro, that shit ain't right. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all motherfuckers gotta say. I'm like, we sitting there, when we didn't have the cans of beans to eat, we was eating ketchup sandwiches.
And mustard boys.
Oh, you could have bought mine, I don't give a fuck, obligated. And y'all talking about she really got, been giving me nothing, so why should I give a fuck? Why should I give a fuck she ain't giving me shit now? It's been 4 years. How the fuck, my brother staying down there calling my mama for $40 on the phone bill, my other sister staying down there trying to get some T-Move. And they staying with Glory. Whoa.
I ain't gonna lie. She leaving their ass down bad, though. She leaving their ass down bad. But at the same time, that shit might be annoying. She might already know who she dealing with. She might have watched y'all. Maybe she traumatized from being around that and y'all got a broke mindset. Maybe she like, man, y'all on some broke. Maybe she got a, man, she probably, y'all probably toxic to her. Y'all probably still walk, talk, act, think broke. Now she fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, it's fucked up if they still eating canned beans and sleeping on the floor with ratchets and roaches and shit. But if that's the old shit, bro, this is the path you chose. That's the path she chose. This where y'all ended up at. You can have a better relationship with her by just speaking to her. She don't owe you nothing. You know how siblings have different friend groups and all that shit. And it seemed like the friend outside of the house is closer than the actual siblings. So we don't know the extent. Like, I can't just say she owe y'all just because y'all blood. I can't say that. Lil' mama say word for today is job. Mike Finnerville say J-O-B. And Mike Finnerville say, why she got exposed, how bad they live in. Reason says you got to watch her. I smell back dough. Phoenix says most gay people be having money. I don't know what's his excuse. That nigga there is funny as a bitch. You ain't got to worry about a dog. You got to worry about a dog catching your ass. Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. Harry Harrington says they all need to go get a job, her money, her hustle. She made a power move, not them. So now they hating on her. All right, man. I agree. Lim said Jurassic Park looking there. Stephen Edwards says they're ever so beautiful. Lil' mama. Benito Finesse says, hi, what up with it? Mike Finnerville said, what if she locked out already and they fucked up? What if she looked out already and they fucked it up? That could be that too. It could be that too. Phoenix says, go get a damn job. Ain't no excuses in 2026. They wasn't with her shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Yamo from St. Louis, shout out to you. Reason says, damn. Dilation. Phoenix 44 say, who paid for that haircut? Lil Mama did it. Oh, shouting out Stephen Edwards. Reason says, girl, you like to talk, stream and go get some revenue. What's your craft? What do you like to do? Shorty, get it together. Facts. Gerald Lindsay say she is mad. Phoenix says, y'all can't go work? Y'all can't. My son works. Yeah, if you want to eat, nigga. Gerald Lindsay says, how? Mike Vanderbilt said, because she's family. That's why she feels obligated. Probably has never done anything for Glorilla outside of being her sister. Did y'all even support her? Did y'all even support her trying to be a rapper before she blew up? Like, did y'all even, whether you believed in it or not, did you at least show her support? Like, hey, did you tell her to keep going? Did you tell her, that, yeah, I salute, I see what you're doing. Did you don't have to be her biggest fan and always be, oh, Glo, I love you, Glo, you gonna be the best girl, I know you got it. Like, did you at least encourage her, hey, sis, shit, keep going, do that shit. You never know what might happen. Or you know, like, or was you a hater? Like, we don't know the ins and outs of their relationship, so it's hard to say Glorilla's wrong. She's just shitting on her family. Of course, we can assume that, but we don't know. We don't know. Phoenix said, go get some damn stamps. Big L says, always 3 sides to a story. I agree. Your side, my side, and the truth. Mike says, I ain't see her in Glow first video. Knowing Love says, at least the canned beans are half cooked. Right, at least they wasn't out of bag, nigga. Harry Harrington said, if you're still eating canned beans, they failed to go find a job. They failed as adults. If that's all that you got to eat and you can't figure it out, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Reason says no support. She wasn't in one video on the come up. She was busy eating cats. Y'all niggas, wow. Gerald Lindsay says, Glow, just take care of mama. Not half baked, little mama said. Hold on, let's see though. But then Glorilla posts in response. Glorilla then posts in response a DMs between her and her mother, where her mother is then thanking her. When the fuck did I do that? Oh, well, I'm sorry, y'all. When her mother is thanking her for some type of financial transaction, right? Big L says, never rely nor depend on another grown adult. One more like to get us to 65, YouTube. One more like to get us to 65. Let's go. But right here, Glorilla post from her mother. It says, "Mon them, thank you so very, very much. Really didn't want to ask you because you already do so much for us. Us. I thank you so very much for all that you do. I don't take it for granted at all. I really do love and appreciate you so very much. God bless you for your honor, respect, kindness, and love shown to me. You're such a blessing to me. When I become a millionaire, I got you. Meanwhile, I'll prayerfully keep you in God's hands continually." Hold on now. Let's not act like that sound like mama ain't doing some exaggeration. Ma ain't doing no complaining. That don't sound like a little bit of exaggeration. Like mama talk about when I become a millionaire, I got you. That's that you could be looking out more. That's that, come on, bro. Hold on. Listen to all this extra. Thank you so very, very much. Really didn't want to ask because you already do so much for us. I thank you so very much for all that you do. It sound like, oh man, I don't know. That's just a lot. That's just a lot of, sound like mama putting 20 on 10 too. Like, yeah, you could be doing more. You be throwing a little couple of dollars here and there. You make sure a bitch ain't broke, but you ain't just looking out for mom, Dukes. I ain't got to take no vacation or nothing. When I become a millionaire, I got you. Meanwhile, I'll prayerfully keep you in God's hands continually. Am I tripping? That shit sound like it was, man, I don't know, bro. Phoenix say, Mom, I read that. Papa 7201 said, what up with it? Lim says, INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means, man? Reason says God is the only one who will never fail you. Phoenix says, Mom got that deposit. Mike from the Ville said, Epstein was in Jacksonville from 2004 to 06 frequently. Damn, whoa, really? Y'all got some explaining to do. Gerald Lindsay says, Mama with the shits. You see what I'm saying? It seemed a little, I don't know, man. It seemed a little weird now. Lil' Mama say, why do they post ish like that? No phone calls or personal messages. I'm just saying. Gerald Lindsay says, Mama with the shits too. She got, some shit got to stay private, Phoenix says. Gerald Lindsay said, fake. Lil' Mama, this why I keep shit face to face mostly. Mike from the Ville says. Chris West says, family over everything. So, Chris West, you feel like she was supposed to go ahead and take care of the family, huh? Big L says, don't forget, all rappers ain't rich. Phoenix says, fuck all that. Where we been at? Lil' Mama says, exactly, Mike. I'm more hands-on. Standing in the kitchen with my wife beater on.
But motherfucker ain't obligated. Have days.
I mean, she's exposing everything.
Right. We used to have days when we wasn't eating. But motherfucker ain't obligated. But you want to get on interviews and talk about the struggle. You want to talk about the struggle. But ain't one of us shining, fool.
I gotta ask, what have you done since the struggle to make sure that you're no longer in it? I have to ask. I can't help but ask. And I know morally, I can understand the moral part of struggling with somebody and feeling like, oh yeah, they're gonna look out because we came from the mud. Yeah, that's all. It's often said, and people tell that lie every day. But at the end of the day, like, what have you done? Maybe it's something that she doesn't see in you that she does see in her other friends. Maybe it's a certain type of hustle that she sees in them. Maybe while you are, and this is no slight to anybody, right? But maybe while you are, let's just say you're working a fast food job and you wake up and when you're on your off days from that fast food job, you're not doing anything. Like maybe the other friends might work that same fast food job, but maybe they're trying to be a social media influencer, so they do makeup. Maybe they maybe they go to school where they're learning a skill to become an accountant, or learn to do nails, cosmetology, or they're doing something else. You see what I'm saying? Child care. Maybe they're doing other stuff instead of just being off work and smoking a Black and Mild and getting something to drink. We off work today. Let's drink today. No, we off work. That gives us more time to work on our goals and our dreams or our plans outside of just doing this consistently, right? Maybe it's something that she don't see in you that she sees in that friend group. Maybe it's genuine support. Maybe it's none of that. Maybe the friends supported her and kept hyping her up and saying, girl, you got this. You gonna be the one. That song fire. When you were just like, oh, that's just my little sister. She in there rapping shit. You want to hit this black though? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was something that you're not doing. Is any of the brothers and sisters looking into themselves? And if the mama ain't spoke out, you're speaking for her, but it sounds like the mama got, at least gonna have a pension. If she work at FedEx, she gonna retire she gonna have a pension. And I haven't seen her come out and complain yet. So what are y'all doing as family members to make yourself not a burden, and not necessarily valuable to me, but valuable to yourself, to where you're not a burden to anybody else anymore? Are you at least trying? Maybe it'll be more support if you was, even if you were failing, but at least trying. Like, okay, that motherfucker may not be the best at whatever it is they're trying to do, but they're consistent. Something's gonna break for them eventually. I don't mind giving sis a few dollars, giving sis a band here or there, 10 bands here or there, 20 here or there, 5 here or there, 2 here or there, 500 here or there. Hey sis, you good? Send me the code so I can pay that bill for you. I might not give you no money, but I might pay something for you or something just to take some stress off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, or it could be Glorilla looking out, but she not looking out in the manner in which you feel she should be looking out. What if you got a phone that you don't pay the bill on, you never have to look at it, but that's not enough for you because she ain't putting money in your pocket or put you in front of the camera? A motherfucker say, why ain't none of us shining? What have you done to shine, nigga? You a dull ass dyke. What have you done to shine, you dull dyke? What the fuck? The fuck out of here.
Motherfucker ain't obligated. But you want to get on interviews and talk about the struggle. You want to talk about the struggle. But ain't one of us shining, fool. Ain't one of us shining. You got everybody else in this hole. You giving money out. You bringing motherfuckers back around. You getting it cross you badly because Sanchez watch you get your ass beat. Oh, God. Watch you get your ass stomped. And I remember when Kalia did this shit. She watched you. And you brought her back around. And she went live about you. And you brought her back around. She on the stage with you. How the fuck is that fair?
What Kalia with that? Let them know what Kalia.
The Kalia that brought her. Yup.
Kalia get van?
Yeah, good get van. Kalia get van. Kalia get van. But you got Sanchez back around you. Like, bro, you know, I'm just saying, no hate shit, bro. It's been 4 years, bro. It's been 4 years. Then I'm just seeing motherfuckers. No, bro, then mama sitting here in this whole struggling. Y'all thought she bought a house. She did not buy my mama no house. Stop lying. She did not. She bought my daddy a house with his trick ass. And then he got the smallest house on the block.
It's a house. Hold on. So I guess the mama and daddy not together. What if the mama, you know, mamas and daughters be having fucked up relationships sometimes, right? What if the mama used to treat her like shit? I know people who don't fuck with their mama. You want to know the truth? I know people, men and women. I know people who don't have a good relationship with their mother. Everything ain't just peaches and cream, and everything ain't just, it's not no cookie cutter one way when everybody's saying, you should be doing this because it's your family, it's your mama, it's this, you should be doing it. You don't know the relationship. What if her mama, you don't know if a mother could have abused you, left you out in the cold, left you for dead, choose a man over you every time, put you out the house, all kind. You don't know the situation when you saying what a motherfucker supposed to be doing for another nigga. Just because they got this title by blood. Man, fuck that title, nigga. Have you earned any of this shit that I sacrificed and I went out and made happen? You ain't earned none of this shit. You don't get to shine off. You don't just immediately, automatically get to shine just because I made it and off of my fucking hard work. You ain't even fuck with me. You ain't support me. You ain't give a fuck about me. You ain't care about my dreams, my goals, my aspirations. I wasn't shit to you. Now I'm supposed to make sure you shine in front of the world off my heart? Nigga, fuck you. Y'all don't be, bro, nobody don't be knowing what's really going on, but everybody jumping to conclusions about what somebody's supposed to do with their money for another nigga, because it's family. What if family the one that say fuck you the most? What you supposed to do then? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
She retired. That man retired on his own time, and she didn't retire. She on God.
And then talking about it's the smallest house on. It's a house, nigga. Bro, nigga, you complaining about another nigga shit. Did the daddy complain?
And now y'all know what Gloss did, how did she got, man, so look, all of us been struggling. We was homeschooled. All of us stayed in the same house, 3 through 7, they darn homeschool, could not come out the fence. We could not come out the fence, bro. You remember?
It's everybody's decision what they choose to do with their money, bro. Whether you feel it's right or wrong, whether you feel Glorilla is right or wrong morally for this situation, don't come down to the actuality, to the facts of it. The fact is, as adults, you all are not my obligation. Now, because they're family, morally, if you feel that way or whatever, that's up to you. But the actual fact is, there is no actual obligation when you're an adult. Especially if you didn't support my dreams. If you didn't see, you don't have to be my biggest fan, or I'm talking about for Glorilla. Her sister don't have to be her biggest fan. But you also don't have to hate on her, shit on her, or belittle her along the way. I'm just saying we don't know what the ins and outs is, but it has to be a reason that you not there. All the people you saying, oh, so-and-so came back, so-and-so got to be for a reason. Because if it is some discrepancies there, but they made it back, what's the problem with my own blood not being here? Why isn't my own blood here? Yeah, maybe my own blood did something that I can't get over yet. Lim says that Nikki right. Phoenix says it's all adding up. Nikki says hello. Nikki hello there says it's her money. Facts. I see why she don't look out. Phoenix says, Lil Mama says, now there it is, Mike. Nikki says, I'm not helping nobody. Shay says people be so ungrateful. Nikki says, how about nobody give shit? How about that? Phoenix says, why she hating on Pop's house? She hated, didn't her? He got the smallest house. It's a house though. It's a house though. Nikki said, but it's okay to help sometimes. It definitely is. I just feel like it's based on my discretion. It's based on the person who's helping's discretion. They have a right to help as much or as little as they want. They can stop it when they want to. It's not their obligation. It's their choice. And you should be thankful, not you personally, I'm talking about the person receiving the help should be thankful for whatever extra is sacrificed, or even if they have it in abundance and it's not necessarily a sacrifice, they were going to waste it anyway. It's their money. She could have went and bought 30 purses, but instead she made sure you got some, you got some, you got some, and you got some. Everybody got a little bread, little clothes, little some, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you're above ground. I can't give you life. I can't give you a career. I don't even know what you do. I just know you my sister. Here goes some. But I ain't look out the way you wanted me to though. Oh, Mike from the Ville says, if you gonna get on the net and do all this, I definitely ain't helping. Facts. Chris West says she just mad. Lil' Mama did say my pride will probably send me to hell. Whoa. Nikki says, I think I know which one. Lil' Mama says, Steven, you better know it, bro. Nikki says, help sometimes and write that shit down. Stephen Edwards says, when I'm off work from my primary career, I'm still at work getting some kind of money. Phoenix says, it ain't her fault. You can only eat canned goods. Mike says, I know motherfuckers who I show how to get to it, but would rather ask for money instead of taking advice. You can't help everyone. Some people really just want pity and handouts. Trey says she probably treated her like shit. Now she got her handout. Mike says she probably did, Shay, but people ain't guaranteed to maintain it just because it's given to them, and you got to be deserving. Gerald Lindsay says, I'm asking the same thing. Shay says, I would have bought them a house to share and gave her a little money. Oh. And Mike says she ain't exposing shit for herself. Lil' Mama says LOL. And then Mike from the Ville says back to the bubbles. That's when who asked about Webby? Phoenix asked about Webby. Big L says, don't forget all rappers ain't rich. Man, that's a fact. Nikki says, I say my son because he went through my struggles, just nobody was there. Oh, she said she ain't giving shit to my family, nobody but son. I understand that. Lil' Mama says, well, I will give you the spoon, but I ain't gonna feed your ass. I'ma fuck around and feed your ass. I'm gonna give you the spoon, but I ain't gonna feed you. Chris West says everything all about money with people. Tony Child says, nah, I understand what, now, he said he understand what Scar is saying. I get it too morally, but at the same time, I'm just speaking on the fact that we're going off of one side of what's being told from the people who are expecting something, right? What if they did, I'm just saying, though, it's speculative speech. This is all allegedly. I'm just considering a lot of what ifs, because there's always a lot of expectation when a family member makes it. You know what I mean? There's always that person got us. They gonna take care of that. You know what I mean? And it would be great for my family to have that type of security, but at the same time, it could be a curse when they start feeling entitled to your money and they stop living their lives, or they keep being the same non-hustling, non-go-getting, non-producing people that they were beforehand. It's like now you want to live the super duper good life, but you still want to do absolutely nothing? Nah. I'll make sure you don't have to ask nobody for no Black and Mild wine tip, wood flavor. I'll make sure you don't have to wood flavor wine tip. I'll make sure you don't have to ask nobody for no Black and Mild Jazz. But nigga, I'm not finna go buy you a motherfucking Hellcat or a Corvette. I might make sure you got you a little used Nissan Altima. If I do that, because I'm not obligated to do that, especially you don't want to do nothing with yourself. If you don't want to do nothing with yourself. I'm not saying that's the case here. I'm just saying. Tawanda Atkins says she don't owe them nothing. Larry Law says when certain people ask me for money, I say go ask Jesus and God and see what they say. I done already talked to them. Phoenix 44 says, fuck them folks. They ain't good enough health to work. Chris West say facts. Larry Law says, I'm glad I got all the losers out of my life. Go to Jesus like I did.
You remember, right? We could come.
The mama said, LOL, look at my dot.
About the fence. I used to sneak my best friend inside the motherfucking house. When all of us, when we got adult, we became adults. We was like stupid to the street life. We was stupid to like common sense because we was like segregated. We was in the house. My mama used to tell us, it's 10 of y'all better be each other's best friend. Oh God. Situation had came about where we ended up going to school because my mama used to be us, and you ain't finna be out of me while I'm hungry. Something called DCS on your. That's exactly what happened. When she talk about the fifth child, I'm the fifth child because I'm always been the outspoken one. But I was hungry, and you're not finna whoop me for being hungry. Fuck. She used to beat the shit out of us. Oh God. So when she did all that shit, I called DCS. Yes, I called DCS. I called DCS on our mother. I got tired of getting whooped for a stitching cord for petty shit, but we ain't gonna get too much into that. That's how we got in public school. That's the exact reason why we got in public school.
That's crazy. Sound like they've been going through it, man. Sound like they've been going through it. Damn, man. That boy say it's a peach back there. Yes, a little peach back there. I seen that. Nikki Hello that says, man, that basketball player Glow Wit put that magic stick on her ass. Yeah, now she over there with her nose in the air, like, hey, her brand new nose in the air. Shout out to Glorilla. One more like to get us to 70, YouTube. One more like to get us to 70, please. Larry Law says, LOL, I'm not going to take it. Phoenix says, it's a peach back there. Nikki says, when that bitch said the rats were pregnant, I was like, what the fuck? Damn, the rats was in that mud mating season. Everybody was in the house smashing. One more like, YouTube. Run the likes up, please. One more like or get us to 70, YouTube. Let's go. I know y'all smart enough, strong enough, bold enough, great enough to run up the likes. I see. Let's go. We done reach 70 likes, YouTube. Y'all going crazy. I appreciate y'all. 70 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. 4 more likes to get us to 75. 4 more, get us to 75. Keep running it up, YouTube. We are streaming live from a tent in the woods in Wyoming. This is the RUMORNATI Network. Everything we are watching is under the Fair Use Act for education, entertainment, research, satirical, or commentary purposes only. The views expressed in these videos do not necessarily represent the views and thoughts and that of the RUMORNATI Network. We're going to continue with the content. Run the likes up, please. 2 more, get us to 75. YouTube, Twitch, I see y'all over there. Shout out to everybody rocking out. Hit the Discord link up top. If you want to see the channel grow, you want to contribute in any kind of way, you got any generosity in your heart. If you're about to waste money on some bullshit, but you rather put it towards a better cause to help a channel grow, a demonetized channel grow, send $1 to $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App, please. Or go to the homepage of this YouTube channel, hit the links. You'll see everything there from the PayPal to the Discord to all the socials, including Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Let's get back to the content. We're actually going to move topics now. Thank y'all. Larry Law says if you don't fall under those categories, go get your lazy behind a job. Some people claim to be grown, but that's what. But want to get taken care of. Kids, older folks, fools, babies, disabled people get taken care of. If you don't fall under those categories, get your lazy behind a job, nigga. Get a job. 2 more likes to get us to 75, y'all. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and switch topics. We're going to go ahead and switch topics. All right. Let's get to this. It's kind of Joe Budden versus everybody right now. It's kind of like Joe Budden versus everybody right now. But Joe Budden actually is not versus DJ Akademiks like that. But he did respond to DJ Akademiks for a call out. Akademiks says that Joe Budden and all of the older media outlets were ignoring Jay-Z and Pusha T being called out in the Epstein-Einstein files, right? He had something to say about that. He voiced his disdain for the lack of coverage in that area, and he felt like y'all playing favorites. Y'all scared of y'all playing favorites. The energy ain't the same when it's Jay-Z. 2 more likes to get us to 75, please. 2 more likes to get us to 75. YouTube, run it up, please. Let's go. So shout out to Chig Smooth. This video is titled Joe Budden responds to DJ Akademiks calling him out to address Jay-Z allegations. Let's go.
I've seen everybody do think pieces on supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but I've seen everybody role playing on podcasts what is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen, but whatever, cool. Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. I
ain't gonna lie, this picture do look crazy, but there's also a picture going around with Jay-Z's arm around Beyonce when she was supposed to be 16 years old, and that picture was photoshopped. This one hasn't been proven to be photoshopped yet. But the picture with Jay-Z and his arm around Beyonce, as a matter of fact, do I have? No, I don't. Anyway.
Watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this look like a preteen boy with a grown-ass man, and this
nigga called Aaliyah a preteen boy. Who is that in the pink shirt? Nikki says it looked like Diddy from the side. Mike from the Ville says from 2000s. Aaliyah is legal in this picture. It's from 2000. Loose Chain Shorty said people was tripping when 50 said it. If he don't say nothing, nobody in hip hop would.
Don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this look like a preteen.
Mike from the Ville says Akademiks is an idiot because it's nothing to cover. Aaliyah is legal in this picture. It's from 2000. Nikki Hello there says Aaliyah probably likes older men.
Boy with a grown-ass man, and this shit was wrong. I know y'all biased.
2 more likes, y'all run it up, please. 2 more likes. I know y'all smart enough, strong enough, bold enough, brave enough, confident enough, great enough to run them likes up. Hit 2 more likes, please, y'all. Let's go.
Wayno, I need you to talk about this one.
Now, so far, Wayno has responded back to Akademiks. Charlamagne also responded back to DJ Akademiks.
I don't understand why y'all are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a little bit of research, okay? By the way, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip-hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw of him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files, come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't come from reports supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random person called in from 2019. They aren't.
Ain't that what we said yesterday? This shit come from an anonymous caller, right? This shit come from an anonymous caller. And we saying, oh yeah, these niggas get
backed by court findings, indictments, confirmed evidence. And if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein and was one of the victim's handlers? In the Eminem story, the woman describes how she weighs 300 pounds. So a video of her would be easy to find. This is her words, not mine. By the way, anyone who actually took the time to read any of these stories would know that. Now, I don't have a problem with people reporting this. I just don't understand how y'all don't report this with proper context. All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is gonna run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much we are getting played, okay? Whenever the powers that be want to deflect from what they got going on, they will always throw meat to the blacks, okay? Because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people, all right? Why do you think they like utilizing black influencers?
Which was still not enough for Akademiks. He went on to call out Charlamagne for being part of Jay-Z's camp and also being biased towards Jay-Z.
There's a lot of people that's running what I call interference. And I love watching media run interference for powerful men. Because I always think, damn, what business deal they got coming up? You know, love Charlamagne, idol of mine. Let me remove the word idol because it feels like I idolize. Like, you know, well, idol, it is, right? Like, you know, I look up to Charlamagne. I've always done that. But I don't expect Charlamagne to have a neutral or even have a
screen might go blank real quick. I'm about to grab something from Discord.
Qualitative conversation about Jay-Z's past and Jay-Z's history in the music industry. Why? Charlamagne was also pretty much caught handing the cookie jar in the casino saga where Jay-Z was trying to get a bid. Charlamagne showed up and gave riveting speeches about how the council members should vote to approve this because Jay-Z's vision is great and this and third. So there's some synergy and alignment there between not necessarily Roc Nation and Charlamagne, but the entities that are trying to push and put Jay-Z in a certain place and Charlamagne. Is that paid? I don't know. Maybe they're just good friends. Now, even though back in the day, there was a conversation that Jay-Z may have gotten Charlamagne fired from Philly radio after some criticisms. I don't know what's going on, though. I just want to have conversations. The conversation just seemed to nah.
Well, this morning on the brand new Joe Budden podcast, episode 900, make sure you guys go to Spotify to go check it out. But Joe Budden responded back to DJ Akademiks, calling him out to speak on the Jay-Z rumors. However, Joe went about it in a very Joe way. Joe had a very sarcastic response. He said, hey, you know what? Let's all go march down to the Roc Nation building on Saturday and protest. Let's all go protest and make some noise so we could all draw attention to these allegations. Here's what Joe said.
Oh, they're going to say we ran from it. Which?
No, we took Pete Rock and Sales Moves head on.
Oh, okay. You're right.
And like, look, man, we not scared of the powerful up top, man.
Yeah,
we don't run from nobody.
Listen,
right.
no.
Okay.
No.
Listen.
You going to take us out of here, boy?
I ain't never been. Let's see who got
I ain't never been pussy. I ain't never ran. Never will. If you're listening out there, I want you to know I see some of the same exact things that you see. And I'm really, really disturbed by it all. So much so, I'm making a call to action right this second, yo. I need me and you guys out there to head down to the Roc Nation office. Seriously.
Word.
At 5 p.m. this Saturday. 5 p.m. this Saturday.
Eastern time, y'all.
I think that along with you guys' help, we'll be able to get to the bottom of what that undercover anonymous hotline tip meant. And when we finish down there at Roc Nation, we're taking this bad boy down to Virginia. Pusha T's name was in that too on that phone call.
Yo.
And
the train being Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein.
In 96 too. In 96.
Yo.
Okay, but see this picture right here is why you can't just go for anything, right? The fake image versus the real image. See, this is the picture right here. Matter of fact, let me do you one better. I'm gonna go get that picture because that's exactly the picture I used yesterday. That's the part of the video I used yesterday for the thumbnail. So let's go there. Let's go there. 2 days ago, excuse me. 2 days ago. Same artwork. See it right there? Same shit. So you got to be careful, man. So when, in a nutshell, when people are calling for this to be covered, right? It's like you have to there's a responsibility when covering these things. You're walking a slippery slope when you're talking about people's, when you're talking about legal issues and people's reputations. You can get sued. People who don't have the money to fight, like Akademiks may have the money to fight, may end up a sinking ship, and that'd be the end of their entire career because they felt that it would be okay to follow behind or go along with what the tabloids were saying instead of doing their due diligence. That's where, if you guys know about Star in the Morning, Star, the Star Report, started, the one who basically gets credited for starting everybody saying the word allegedly and all of that shit. Yeah, that it was because of that, shit like that. You got to say allegedly. Fuck around and get sued. And even then, that doesn't protect you 100% by saying allegedly. That isn't 100. That isn't 100% protection. But I'm just saying, when Akademiks is, this is why they're responding the way they're responding when he's making like this call to arms, like, okay, y'all was so busy to talk about me supposedly getting slapped or talk about this other shit. What about this right here? It's because, nigga, we need more proof. That was a call. That was a random call. That was a call in from a random. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the pic. He said you got the pic in the way. We can't see nothing. That's what it was up there for. It was about, I was talking about the picture. That nigga there, wow. But yeah, that's what the call comes from a random. 4 more likes to get us to 80, y'all. 4 more likes to get us to 80 on YouTube. Run them up, please. So that's the reason everybody ain't just jumping, even though, and see, Akademiks, I think Akademiks has his own situation with Jay-Z and Rock Nation with how he deals with them. I think there was some, I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not sure. I think it was something there though. But this is the reason why we not giving that same energy to that, bro. Like, not we, everybody. Just, nigga, we need more proof.
Can you believe that? Yo, Piggity, thank you. The white man said it. Bro. Harvey YZ to Pusha T. That's a sick game. Piggity, tell him, Piggity.
Push was 18.
Probably 130 pounds.
If that.
Okay, yo, we can't. Nah, for real, yo. Honestly, we have to get to the bottom of what was going on. That shit don't sit right in my soul and spirit. Some of these people we look up to, yo. This Saturday at 5 p.m. Meet me down there, and we're gonna really get to the bottom of what they meant.
Somebody got some explaining to do?
Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, y'all. We ain't running from that. We ain't running from that this weekend. Watch.
Oh, it's gonna look like January 6th.
Now, after these guys had their fun, Mark Lamont Hill, being the journalist of the group and also the more responsible one, Mark makes sure to come back around and clean it up and make sure nothing they said gets misconstrued. Here's what he said.
Just to be clear for the audience's benefit, we're not laughing at the accusations.
Hold it down, boy.
They're saying that they're implausible, that they don't believe the accusations. I don't want people to later on be like they're laughing at somebody who was harmed. I don't want them to twist and misrepresent what y'all. I know, but people misrepresent.
You're right.
Yeah, it's very important.
My apologies. This is why we need you here.
The joke, what they're laughing at is the implausibility that at that time in the 90s, that Jay-Z would even be at the social status that he even have access to those people, and Pusha T even more so. And was it 07 or whatever that he would have access to these social circles? 96, bro. Yeah, it seems implausible. Right, 96 or 06? 96 for whole. They gave one for him and another.
20 more likes, y'all. 20 more likes. Run it up, please. I think it was responsible. Sorry. Excuse me. I think it was. That's why he explained it like that. But yeah, it was. That's why you hear Queens flip in the back saying, "Hold us down, boy!" Like, and then nigga was like, "Yeah, that's why you're here." He did the right thing by coming back and clearing up the fact that, yeah, it's not the accusations we're laughing at. We're laughing at the fact that you guys are taking what seems to be impossible at the time, because you're taking people in the younger years of their career, the infancy of some one of their careers, and the younger years in another ones where nobody was paying any of them any attention, and you're putting them in the rooms, in secret rooms with some of the biggest people, some of the elites, some of the Like table when they say, oh, I get in rooms you can't get in. I sit at tables you can't sit at and stuff like that. These were niggas, they weren't those niggas at the time for them to be able to be around that kind of shit. That's what these niggas is laughing at. Like, bruh, Pusha T was an 18-year-old, big baggy jean wearing, nappy braided, having, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z wasn't Hove. Jay-Z wasn't even looked at as one of them niggas at that time. It was like, oh, that's Jay-Z, that New York. He was like, oh, that's that New York nigga, that rap from New York. Yeah, he all right. He was still putting his foot down in the concrete trying to cement himself. That's why it's comical to them.
I think it was 07 for Pusha T. So they were saying two different time periods, both of which seem implausible to a lot of people. It was an anonymous tip, and those papers are filled with that. I don't know what's true. They're going to say we caping for Jay-Z. I'm not.
In the same light, some of the ones against other people who are revered from a different sector of the world.
80 likes. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Run them up, please. I appreciate y'all. Keep running them likes up. Let's go ahead and. We at 4 more. 4 more get us to 85. Let's go, y'all. Run it up. 4 more likes to get us to 85.
World, I don't really necessarily
y'all showing out, man. Most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Let's go. Y'all so aggravating, dog.
So aggravating as hell, man.
Man, y'all aggravating as hell, but y'all the most appreciated chat in the game. 3 more likes to get us to 85. Y'all run it up, please. Let's go.
John Chomsky was in the training. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was feeling it.
My whole thing was, and I just posted it up there on the screen. The same justice.gov that posted these 3 million pages also wrote, this production may include fake or falsely submitted images, documents, or videos, as everything that was sent to the FBI by the public was included in its production.
So they're admitting there's a lot of bullshit in there.
We didn't. All of this shit is a lot of bullshit in there. We don't know. We just, hey, if it came to us, we gave it to y'all. So y'all can't say we held it.
So to be clear, we're not holding Hov and Pusha T to a higher standard or a lower standard. We're saying everybody in those documents should be examined. We should look for the truth, but we shouldn't assume that anybody in there is innocent or guilty just because we like them or don't like them. Sure. That's all.
That's right.
Very, very, very well said. Listen, some of y'all kids out there missed the memo. There's this new trend on the internet where adults are replying to things now. So adults are reading, adults are replying. We're not just taking the kiddie version of what's going on, which would be, we need your voices because Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Harvey Weinstein in '96 had too much fun. Call me when you get a little more on that.
So at this point, Joe is...
I ain't mad at him. I'm with Joe and his team on this one. Ack, I think he has a person. Boom, Big Homie says Ack don't fuck with Rock Nation because he's cool with Tory Lanez and he hates Meg. I think right, and I think they did. Was he joking about them sending him something about a cease and desist, or he was saying he don't want to get mixed up with that or something? I don't know, but it seems like there's something personal there. So maybe that's where it's coming from, right? Maybe his whole is anecdotal. Maybe Ack is being anecdotal, like he's running with this to help push the narrative. You know, it's part of the anecdote. Mike from the field says Ack can be a groupie sometimes. Freak Stallion 313, shout out to you. Mike from the field says, you got the pick in the way, can't see nothing. Larry Law says, read. And he says, Tro. 2 more likes to get us to 85. Let's go. Nikki said, just say Nikki. Yeah, I get caught up sometime. Nikki, and I end up reading the whole name out. Like, for some reason, I call Mike from the Ville when I could just say Mike. Big Homie Slim, I'll shorten it up sometimes to Big Homie. Sometimes I run through there, I'll be like, Big Homie, Mike, Larry, da-da-da. It just happens. But shout out to you though, Nikki. I'm probably gonna end up saying that whole name again. So don't charge it to my mind, not my heart. But I thank you and I appreciate you for rocking out. Appreciate the whole team. Appreciate the OGs as always. Appreciate everybody new. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Mel says, there's some discourse between Akademiks and Jay-Z, but he wasn't calling them to action for the Beyonce picture or the phone call. He was calling them into action for the Aaliyah picture. Get the full context before we start speaking crazy on Akademiks. Well, for some context, the Aaliyah picture that he's talking about was 18. Aaliyah was 18 in that picture, and it was 2000. it was the year 2000, and they said Aaliyah was 18. So unless they lied about her age, or she lied about her age, or something like that, yeah, that picture wasn't necessarily reflecting of Jay-Z messing with somebody underage. Mills also says, I don't think anybody believes the alleged phone call and the allegations that were made. I think it's more so the fact that his name keeps coming up. I can agree with that 1,000%. It's I agree with that 1,000%. I forgot but yeah, it's the same thing. Like, okay, if a duck can pull a truck, then hook it up, right? It's like what they say, keep calling a spade, or whatever. We're gonna call a spade. His name does keep coming up with allegations, but there hasn't been any proof. Foxy Brown came out, even though she said it in a weird way. She said that it hurt her that Jay-Z was affected by the rumor. She didn't necessarily clear it up and say it wasn't true, but she did cry and say, like, damn, we had a relationship beyond rap, which sounded weird, right? But hold on, let me see if I can find this shit real quick. Let me see. That shit was weird. Jay-Z. That shit was weird. It was a bit weird. Let me see. Oskino says Oskino wants Jay-Z picking up Foxy Brown from high school to work on music. Yeah. But we talking about something else though.
Said the line in Picasso Baby, yes, because we've talked about that. We have a history that supersedes music, and we know how this business works. We sit back and we laugh at those rumors. We laugh at that. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age, the age thing. She was 15, 14. She was 15, 14. And after a while, that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know, never comes out of character. So
I never stuck my cock in the box, but damn if I ain't open Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. My Mirandas don't stand a chance with cops.
Was I shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby? Yes, because we've talked about that.
I don't know. Well, I thought she was crying. Somebody right here says, nah, it's actually not tears in her voice. There's a condition where people actually sound as if they're about to cry. One of the members of Run DMC, Daryl McDaniels, has it, and so does Inga Fox Boogie. It's called spasmodic dysphonia. McDaniels spoke about it in an interview. It has affected his music career considerably. Okay, well, it wasn't about the condition. It was about what was said, the Foxy Brown thing. But she came out basically she was trying to dispel what was being said about Jay-Z, but the way she explained it sounded weird, right? Sounded like it was still I don't know. Diana Escobar said she was older than me, and I was 18 in 99. So, Larry Law said, who was older than you? Aaliyah? Diana Escobar said she was older than me. I think she's talking about Aaliyah. And I was 18 in 1999. So there's that. Larry Law says Tupac been exposed Puffy against all odds. Puffy did something he was supposed. You and I know what's going on. Shout out to Tupac for keeping the guy scared and still scared. Tupac was that guy and still is. Big Homie Slim said Meg Sue act as well. 5 more likes to get us to 90, YouTube. 5 more likes to get us to 90. Run it up, please. Let's go. All right, let's go. Mills. Oh, I read that already. All right. Come on, y'all. Run the likes up. 5 more, please. All right. Now we're going to move on from Joe Budden versus Akademiks to Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb. Yeah. Corey Holcomb has been beefing with a lot of people lately. Joe Budden here found himself in the firing within the range of Corey Holcomb's gunshots because he and his crew gave a breakdown that Corey Holcomb felt was unsatisfactory. And also, he says Joe Budden got a real history, nigga. Basically, who is you to speak on a nigga like me when your ass got a history for some fuck shit? Run the likes up, y'all. 10 more likes. We need 10 more likes. We at 90. 5 more, get us to 95. Let's go. One thing I got to tell y'all, though, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all the love, all the support. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. No content creator. It doesn't matter how big or how small. 100 views, 100,000, 1 million. It doesn't matter. Views, likes, subscribers, donations, none of that. We can't do it that many times. We can't, even with bots, and then you'll get exposed. So all of you guys are the reason that any content creator is successful. Thank each and every one of y'all. I'm gonna continue with the content. Let's run them likes up, please. 10 more likes. We're gonna break the internet. Let's get 100. We call that breaking the glass. Let's break the glass, y'all. 10 more likes. Let's break the glass. Corey Holcomb unloads, pause if necessary. I know some of us can be immature. This is New York's fault. They brought this to everybody's attention. Corey Holcomb unloads on Joe Budden following Christina Payne fallout, which in turn led to a Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb fallout. Let's go.
Talk about that shit.
Shout out to this channel. It is called Fried Plantain. Sounds good right about now. Let's go.
Yeah. So,
but I'm still on them tacos. It's Taco Thursday, nigga.
Listen. We talked about it off camera briefly. Go ahead.
Right. What happened? Go ahead.
Hey, don't stop running them likes up, please. We need 5 likes to get us to 95. 5 likes to get us to 95. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Speak freely. Talk about it. Fuck that nigga.
Clip came out that there was a case where
I think that might be it right there because the nigga Joe Budden said, fuck that nigga. Now, does anybody know if Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb previously had problems? Did Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb previously had problems? Because this nigga was just like, fuck that nigga.
Came out Corey Holcomb.
I ain't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah. So
I saw it.
Listen.
Somebody said I ain't want to talk about it. Damn, I wish they had this on video. So who was that?
About it off camera briefly. Go ahead.
Right. What happened? Go ahead. You can talk. Speak freely. Talk about it. Fuck that nigga.
Clip came out that there was a case where he was accused of swinging or hitting on a woman before. He talked about it before on his show. And
now, was that fuck that nigga to Joe's home? You know how Joe talk crazy, but man, fuck you, and like talking to the nigga he's sitting right there next to. Was the fuck that nigga who don't want to talk about it, or was it fuck Corey Holcomb? I thought he was saying fuck that nigga Corey Holcomb. We finna talk about this shit. That's how I took it.
It's where he was accused.
So 2 more likes to get us to 95, YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 95. Let's go.
Briefly, go ahead.
Right. What happened? Go ahead. You can talk. Speak freely. Talk about it. Fuck that nigga.
Clip came out that there was a case where he was accused of swinging or hitting on a woman before. He talked about it before on his show and pretty much like denied that it had happened. The video came out and it's clear as day he swung on the female comedian.
Oh, that's not what I talked about off camera. I didn't even know what you talking about. He swung on a female comedian?
Yeah. So it's clear as day. You see the shit on camera. Sucker shit. I mean,
what year did...
Stop beating up women, Joe. Corey Holcomb had an incident with a meth head. You beat up women you are involved with. And you beat up...
All right, let's talk...
Oh, shit. That nigga stupid. Oh my God, that nigga that's stupid. Let's go.
You're half joking, half.
Shout out to this channel, Fried Plantains. 1 more like to get us to 95, y'all. 1 more like to get us to 95. Run the likes up, please. I see y'all YouTube going crazy. Let's go. No content creators, nothing without the support of the people. I appreciate y'all for all the support.
Reflecting thing, he decided to aim straight at Joe Budden and the entire podcast ecosystem around him. No subtlety, no easing into it, just straight confrontation. And him starting anything, this is him responding to people who couldn't leave him alone.
Fruit Booty Buttons.
Oh,
See, I never say their name.
Yeah.
As you should.
I got a name for him. Fruit Booty Buttons.
I know you.
And his crew. Fruit Booty Buttons.
95 likes, 5 more. Let's go.
Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater.
5 more. Let's go. was talking about how he sat. They said the girl said he sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. He said I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was sitting.
Oh wow.
Fruit Booty Buttons. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Some hag, I appreciate you. 95th, like Phoenix says, how the pot gonna call the kettle black? Corey a fool, LOL. Shay says, I'm still listening, just busy today at work. Shay, get that money on. You know we already locked in. Larry Law says, join me in Discord. Y'all hit that like button. Facebook fam, TikTok family, Instagram family. Yeah. Christian Williams says he always talking about gay-ish. Lil Mama did it say, thank y'all. Trey says, facts. Aaron said, hi, what up with it, Aaron? 96 likes, let's go. 4 more till we get to 100, let's go. About Fruit Booty Buttons. 3 more, let's go. That motherfucker say, I think he said I was a bitch-ass nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch-ass nigga online. Mel said that was Ice. Oh, that was Ice that said, I don't want to talk about that shit. Okay, for sure. Appreciate you. Christian Williams says he's a backdooring. Oh, yeah, that nigga stupid. He do be saying that shit. I'ma shut up because we 2 more likes away from 100, y'all. 2 more likes away. I'ma drop that Discord link too. Y'all gotta get in the Discord. We be having fun in there, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Take this link, copy it, paste it, open it in another browser if it don't work for you. If you click it right here, let's go. For the time, all you guys who say what you say. Craig Copeland said Detroit in the motherfucking house. Shout out Detroit. Michael McKinney say what's good. Shay says tacos are on my menu tonight and Spanish rice. Shay, I'm definitely fucking with the tacos tonight. Lim says, oh shit. I appreciate. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's a motherfucking celebration. Thank y'all. Gunshot. Let's go. Let's motherfucking go! You done broke the goddamn internet. Broke the internet. 100 likes. 100 likes. How the... Yeah, I know. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We done broke the motherfucking glass, dog. 100 likes, bro. That's crazy. Y'all go crazy, man. Thank y'all. Hold on, bro. I was trying to get the Discord link, bro. 100 likes. Let's go. Is that 2 videos in a row? Or is that 3 videos in a row? I don't even know how many videos that is in a row. We done hit 100 likes. Thank y'all. Oh my God, bro. I swear to God, y'all so motherfucking aggravating, dog.
Aggravating.
Y'all too aggravating, dog. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Constantly running it up. Thank y'all every day running this shit up. Raynard Williams says, I'm tired of him saying something gay. He's obsessed. Shay says, at Mike. Bet, come on, Mike says that link ain't clickable, bruh. Not from my phone. See how everything stopped when I said that? My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to just do that. There you go. That's the new Discord link. You should be able to take that link, open it up in another browser. If it don't work, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I'm trying my best, goddamn it. All right. I'm trying my best. And we need y'all to join Twitch. Everybody make that switch to Twitch. Don't be a glitch. Make that switch to Twitch. We got to run it up over there. The link is in the chat. We got to run it up on Twitch, y'all. We got to Break the glass over there on Twitch as well, y'all. We got to go crazy over there so we could do this giveaway over here. You know what I'm talking about? We got to run it up on Twitch so we can give y'all money right here on YouTube. Y'all already know we done had 2 giveaways already. Somebody won $200. The next giveaway, somebody won a tent. Somebody won there was multiple $50, multiple $10 and $25 and $5. Just if you want to be around, you want a possibility of winning some money, hit that link, excuse me, and join the Twitch. Hit that link, join the Twitch. Christian Williams says it's like pulling teeth. Bro Shay says I'm about to go get something to eat. Everybody straight. Excuse me. Oh man, y'all eat good, eat good. We about to finish up with this content though, y'all. Been touching 103 streams straight. Let's go. That's 3 streams straight. Let's go. Let's go. Mike from the Ville says screenshot the link and copy it from your photos if you're mobile. For sure, for sure. Larry Law said the Tabernacle. Let's go, man. Shout out to y'all. Larry Law say no beans at all for me and my family. We hate them. Boy, I'm finna go eat good after this. 100 likes. Stop playing with me. 607. Man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Shout out to y'all. We're going to keep the content rolling, though. I'm going to shut the fuck up and let the content, y'all. I just had to shout y'all out and show some love to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. So we always got to make sure the people get supported over here. We always show our love, man. Shout out to y'all. Super duper salute to y'all, man. The most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Livest chat on YouTube, bro. Let's go.
I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Fruit Booty Buttons. That motherfucker say, I think he said I was a bitch ass nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch ass nigga online. Online, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Man to man, I ain't no bitch ass nigga, homie. But man to man, you a serial woman beater.
Corey doesn't present new evidence. This isn't investigative journalism, but he weaponizes the existence of these long-standing accusations as a moral.
That's a fact. Excuse me, that's a fact. Tahiri, right. You had Tahiri who said he said on the nigga said on her chest or some shit like that. Tahiri reacts to Joe Budden's opinion on the Diddy situation. On Wednesday, May 22nd, the latest episode of the Joe Budden podcast aired where Joe and crew discussed the video of Diddy assaulting Cassie after cutting the segment from previous episodes. Joe blasted Diddy during his reaction, calling disgraced media mogul a lying sack of shit in response to Diddy's apology. Joe Budden calls Diddy a lying sack of shit. Okay. A few hours later, Joe's ex-girlfriend Tahiri entered the chat in the shade room just to post about Joe's response. This whole shit took me out. The former Love and Hip Hop participant posted in the comment section, so hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who is currently going through it or has ever gone through it. It's tough. She said it's tough. Then she comes back and says, the irony, this is so triggering. I remember Joe throwing me down the flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go. Wow. Y'all remember Joe Budden went on, this is where Joe Budden went on the Breakfast Club to clear it up, quote unquote. Lim says, aggravating, dog. Mike from the Ville said, skirt, skirt, skirt. Kodak voice. Radar Williams said, I'm so tired of him saying something gay. He's obsessed. Oh, okay, for sure, for sure. We already caught up. Let's go. Stephen Edwards shouting out little mama. And Tahiri Bling, she beamed Votto in the head with an apple. We seen that shit too. That's a fact. That's a fact. Tahiri did hit that nigga with an apple. I'm not, listen. Hold on, bro. Let me make this clear. I'm going to make my point and I'm going to play the motherfucking content. I swear I'm about to shut up. Run the likes up, please. We'll be at 102. Let's get 3 more to get to 105, y'all. Let's go. Y'all going crazy. Listen, I'm not saying no man should ever put his hands on a woman. Now, if you back a man into a corner and you have a weapon and his life is threatened or something like that, I completely understand a nigga knocking your ass out cold to protect his life. But and I'm not saying this deserves that type of response, but Tahiri did hit Votto in the back of her head with a motherfucking apple. She beamed that nigga like it was from the pitcher's mound. You know what I'm talking about? I personally wouldn't have hit her, but I do understand somebody getting hit. I don't think I would. Because what if the nigga blacked out? What if he got hit and just felt the attack and went into fight or flight mode? I was like, oh shit, boom. Which I don't think he did. It was on TV, right? He didn't punch it. But what if he did? Like, you can't be putting your hands on people. I promise I will preach this to the women in my family, because don't call me and I end up killing a nigga, or don't, excuse my language, on GTA. Don't call me and I end up taking somebody out on GTA, or I just beat them up tremendously and then you're back with them because something happened, and let's say it was your fault or something that you're doing to push let's say you slapping this man 80 times and then he hit you one time or some shit like that. You've been hitting this nigga all week. Now, I'm not saying it makes it right, but it didn't make it right when you was putting your hands on him either. You understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody should put their hands on nobody. It's not acceptable when it's a woman, or understand it's okay because it's a woman, Because every man ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna do everything in my power to not hit or hurt this woman. Every man ain't gonna think like that. Some men might not initially hit women, but it might be a open door policy to whoever put their hands on them, where you feel like, motherfucker, don't you bitch ass nigga, bitch. Nigga might beat you down. Nigga might punch through your shit. You ever seen a nigga punch through somebody? Where the motherfucker just disappeared, me feel like motherfucker went. Like the bitch just disappeared. Like the nigga might punch through you and then stomp you. And then everybody gonna say it's wrong, but you might have hit that man first. And to him, it might not be man or woman. It might be open door policy. Nobody gonna motherfucking hit me. Man nor woman. Or child. I know a woman who will field goal kick your child if y'all fighting. If, let's say, her and some child mama fighting and the child run up. I know a woman who be like, boop, 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 get up, mama, get up. Boom! To the moon, Alex. Your ass going to the motherfucking moon. You know? So I'm just saying. Everybody ain't playing.
That you beat her, you strangled her, and you sat on her stomach and caused her to lose her baby.
We actually had that
For a
audio.
half hour.
Hold on, we have the audio.
We got into an argument, and it just basically ended up choking me, so I couldn't breathe, slamming me up against the door, like in the closet door. He threw me on the floor, grabbed me by my wrist, and sitting on my stomach for half an hour while I was 3 months pregnant. Went to the hospital where I found out that I lost my daughter.
And I go in the other room, and she's in bed, and I say, wake it up. Wake it up. What are we gonna do? And she was like, what do you mean I'm asleep? Just like real arrogant. I'm like, what are we gonna do? This ain't gonna continue like this.
Right.
What are we gonna do? So I dragged her out the bed. I definitely did. After a couple more lines of that arrogant talk.
By her feet, hair.
I'm like, what do you mean I'm asleep? Just like real. And she's in the bed, and I said, wake it up. Wake it up. What are we gonna do? And she was like, what do you mean I'm asleep? Just like real arrogant. I'm like, what are we gonna do? This ain't gonna continue like this.
Right.
What are we gonna do? So I dragged her out the bed. I definitely did. After a couple more lines of that arrogant talk.
By her feet, hair, arms.
No. My feet. A little light drag.
A big through line in
What's
Corey's
a
argument is
what's a light drag? This ain't a cigarette. A light drag, that's like niggas who smoke cigarette, or white boys be like, I take a drag. A light drag is like, what the fuck is a light drag? He didn't even say I nudged her. A light drag is you trying to clean up. I grabbed her and that's what it sounds like. I could be wrong though. I'm just saying the description is crazy. That nigga said a light drag. But shout out Joe Budden. Damn, this one of my favorite podcast niggas, I think. I like all these motherfuckers.
It's frustration, not just personal, but cultural. He suggests that Joe's anger and by extension, his alleged violence comes from internal conflict. That's Corey's armchair psychology, not a diagnosis, but it fits his long study at women.
Everybody do the homework on Fruit Booty Buttons and all of the women that have accused him of actually beating them up. Since you want some heat, since you couldn't leave me alone. Everybody do the research on Fruit Booty Buttons and see how he is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons? Yeah. Yeah. You and your crew talk about that since y'all need subject matter, because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all. I just saw that. I saw that clip where y'all was talking crazy about me. I'm like, what? They talking crazy about me? This man jump on women. Do you think this is a lie? A lot of men who mess with men and women fight women. Is that a lie? It is my opinion that a lot of men who sleep with men and women fight women.
Well, if your girl if you let your girl hit you with a strap, then you got the right to hit her back.
You stupid. What the fuck? Craig, you my lifesaver, dog. You come with it. You come with it on the real.
If you take a dick.
Some people say, "Who is Fruit Booty Buttons?" Look in the. I can't say it.
The chat is
Look in the chats know who I'm talking about. Him and his crew talking about me, calling me out my name. I know y'all ain't talking about my name, boy. What Nas say? You stay on my dick. You love my style.
Then he widens the scope. This isn't just about Joe as an individual, it's about Joe's platform. Corey accuses the entire podcast crew of lacking originality, claiming they monitor his content and recycle
I didn't know he says
without credit.
Yeah,
Y'all come with ideas for y'all show by watching me.
I didn't know he said something.
Man, them motherfuckers be talking cash money.
All you gotta do is call Method Man. You know he's scared of Method Man.
Who is?
Your boy.
Have you ever seen Method Man up close?
Method Man is a savage.
Method Man is a big motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, but he talked a little stuff about Method years ago, and Method ran up on him.
Method ran up on him, as he should. I can't run up on you. I ain't got time, homie. I ain't got time, but I'm just saying, Fruit Booty Buttons.
No, this ain't about fighting. This about jokes. I hope they respond, because if we do
They
this,
ain't gonna respond, because they know I know he switch hitting. He know I know. I've been said that's backdooria over there. I've been said that's backdooria over there.
But if they backdoor, they brave for sitting on them white couches.
The implication is clear. This isn't new behavior, and historically, it hasn't always ended well. What makes this episode different from Corey's usual rants is the escalation. He's not just talking trash for entertainment. He repeatedly says he's ready to take Joe and his entire crew to war. Whether that war is verbal, legal, or just endless podcast beef is unclear. Corey loves to exaggerate, but the intent is unmistakable.
Games against him jumping on them. You know, if one woman said, all right, if two women said, huh, if more than two women have said, hey, you want some attention? Bring some more attention to that. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater.
Got meth head off and all this craziness. I could talk a little reckless too, B. You know what I mean? But see, I don't like talking reckless for the simple fact that I like action better. I get results, man.
Then y'all need to do that. Y'all need to go 32 on the record then.
Let me tell you something, man. Whatever, man. That's what the fans want to see. You know what Meth want to see? I want to see Joe Buttons face to face, man. And I ain't even supposed to be saying none of this right now. I was waiting to run into the dude myself on some real live streets. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Word up, and however, whenever I ran into the
it's
dude,
not
man,
nothing. It's not nothing when y'all can go, have a battle and go at each other rap, and you want to talk to him because you felt when he said cut your head off, he actually said when he was saying that he wasn't meaning violence, but it did come across like that, Meth. So
he said lyrically,
he said it was lyrically, but some words you gotta watch.
Y'all could put whatever spin y'all want to put on it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way like when he was on the internet and he said, I got love for Method Man, but. All right, come on, man. It's like, look, man, he's saying this, that, and the third. We ain't got to get physical. We can take it to the lyrical. Hey, look, man. I don't care about. Look, I don't care about none of that, man. Right now, Joe Buttons ain't even on my radar, B. You know what I'm saying? I got an album to promote, and.
Damn, where that footage at? It's white.
Alright. So we had a
100,000 viewers, I'm guessing we can talk about this, right? Yo,
This Mickey Facts. Man. Where the video at where Joe Budden got punched in the eye? Anyway. Last nigga to raise a voice at me got jabbed in the eye.
You know who else?
Now explain that this week.
You know who else?
Cake ass nigga.
Beat up on women?
Who?
Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner be. Brittany Griner is a deadbeat dad mom, and she beat bitches. They don't talk about that.
Stepping back from the insults and the shock language, what you're really watching is a collision of two media worlds that thrive on confrontation but hate being confronted. Corey has always existed outside the polite podcast economy. Joe Budden, on the other hand, built a media empire that often critiques others while assuming a certain level of insulation from critique himself. This episode is Corey rejecting that imbalance entirely. Is it messy? Of course it is. Is it uncomfortable? At times, yes. And a lot of what Corey says crosses lines that many people aren't going to be okay with. But it also explains why this moment is resonating. Corey isn't playing defense anymore. He's saying if my name is going to be attached to violence online, then everybody's name is going to get dragged into the light.
Hold on, y'all.
Glorilla had to tell her sister Alexis, aka Scarface, to get a job after her sister came to social media trying to expose the fact that their mom still works for FedEx and that she is not doing for the family. So the sister took to her Facebook and said, I'm really going live to expose y'all favorite rapper, same mom, same dad, 10 siblings. Y'all think she this upright a person when she really ain't effing with you since she got on, and I'm constantly getting acknowledgement for being her sister and she ain't F with you at all. Gloria Woods called my bluff. It's been 4 years. Why the media haven't seen your siblings? And don't say because you're protecting us because we're still in Memphis. It's because you talk about our struggles and you don't F with you.
She also says, and our parents not straight. Our dad just borrowed $100 from our mom. Y'all think y'all know shit, but don't. I had to give mom $1,800 on a $2,400 rent because y'all favorite rapper blocked her. I'm tired of being quiet. And our mama working at FedEx. Bet y'all mama didn't know that Glow a millionaire. Yeah, all right. Oh, bet y'all mama didn't know that, but Glow a millionaire. Who mama? Her sister also says, the fuck all 8 not finna put our autistic brother on here is 10. Okay, she got an autistic brother. I don't give a fuck about how y'all put it. She ain't gave none of the ones she struggled with shit. Same house with rats and roaches, sleeping on busted air mattresses, taking baths out of water bottles when our parents couldn't make ends meet. She wrong no matter how y'all put it. You going to the air. You going to air it out. Man, you trying to air this shit out on social media when you could.
Sister then posted pictures of all of the siblings besides their autistic brother, and she basically talked about how they all stayed in the same house with the rats and decided to defend her. And she basically, what made Glorilla's sister go off even more is when Glorilla's a backup dancer decided to defend her, and she basically said, tell everybody how you tried to sell stories about Glorilla to the Shade Room and TMZ. She also said that when she was homeless, none of the family was helping her. So the backup dancer says Scarface.
Wow. Keep door dashing. Where was y'all at when she was homeless? Where you at was at when I was sleeping in? Hey, hold on. Yeah, where y'all was at when Glorilla was homeless? Marciva Taylor, okay, that's the backup dancing girl. She says, at Scarface Woods, you telling everything but when you tried to inbox TMZ, Memphis Media, Shade Room, all types of shit trying to sell stories about her just to make your sister look like something she's not. This shit backfired on you. Maybe you should go with plan B and keep door dashing, because after that, she shouldn't even look at your way. This shit embarrassing. It be your own family. She also says, y'all steady saying this between family. It was supposed to be between family. Then, I don't know the name. Y'all got a whole... Then fuck. Y'all got a whole family group chat. Why come to the internet if it was just for family? I don't want to hear shit, respectfully. Gloria Woods, you one of them ones. God ain't took his hands off you yet. Your mom ain't named you hallelujah for none. The fuck? Bitch, move around. And since y'all want to say this between family, that's so they blood. He's that's Bo. They blood cousin. GOG Rambo say, all I'm going to say is it's the same person. What that shit say? Glow was local and wasn't going to blow less than 60 before she took off. I don't give a fuck who you is. Kick me at your lowest. You going to stand on that forever, whether I'm still... I don't know who that is.
Trying to sell stories about her.
If anybody got a more effing problem with me, put my 2 cents in this shit. Me at Raleigh, Egypt right now. That field is so big. Who first? Marciva Taylor says, where was y'all when she was homeless, sleeping on her friend Teasy Lachey couches? Where was y'all when her house got broken into? Y'all knew her whole family. Y'all knew her whole family. Knew nobody checked up on her. Nobody tried to go see if she was straight, hurt, nothing. We did. If we gonna lay everything out, let's do it, Marciva Taylor says. I talk my shit because I can bag it up. Ain't no whooping shit over here. Y'all mad, I don't give a fuck. This sister business, ho. We is sisters, just not by blood, but shit, y'all see what blood do. Hold on, dawg. I ain't gonna lie, she talking though. Glow and her homegirl talking. Hey, let me get 2 more likes on YouTube, please. Can we run those likes up? 2 more likes on YouTube, please. Oh, this is what Glow posted when she was trolling. Like, girl, I'm at the game. This was last night. I'm at the game.
After this, Glorilla...
Glow said, I got a new nose. Then she posted the shit with the mom dukes. We went over that earlier. That was the mom. We went over
3 to 6. Stop lying.
It's like Glorilla had time this morning and she was very much petty. So she updated her Facebook profile picture to a picture of her sister in a FedEx uniform. She also reposted this that says, if I see...
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie. She hard for this. And a piece of shit though.
Profile picture to a picture of her sister in a FedEx uniform. She also reposted this that says, if I send you this, just know I can't help you. And it's a picture of...
Oh, damn. But see, like the friend said, ain't that what we was talking about earlier? That's like what the friend just said, bro. The friend just said, where was y'all when this motherfucker was homeless? Where was y'all when... You feel what I'm saying? Shit got broken. This is what I'm saying, bro. You never know the extent of somebody's relationship. You just going off of the title. You're basing it off your feelings, how you feel about the title and what you think you would do if you was in that situation. What if the mama didn't give a fuck about the daughter? What if you come from a home where you were getting abused and the mama was overlooking that shit, but now you rich, so now everybody feel like you're supposed to look out for the mama. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know the ins and outs of these relationships when we being judgmental and saying, oh, this right here, you supposed to do this because this so and so. We don't know. Run the likes up, please, man. No content creators, nothing without the support of the people. I thank y'all, man. We finna get up out of here in a few minutes.
Of Glorilla, and she also reposted this that says, if I send you this, just know I'm finna beg. And at the end of the day, that's what it's saying.
Glorilla hard.
Seems like, because I'm going to play the sister live at the end of this video. It basically seemed like the sister is broke and she wants money, and Glorilla isn't doing it for her, so she decided to expose Glorilla. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below. Do you feel like Glorilla is doing the right thing? Do you feel like she's wrong? Because some people feel like, hey, you don't know what kind of relationship Glorilla has with her siblings. Maybe she don't want to help them out because they never helped her out, or they don't have the best relationship. But like I said, I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Do you feel like once you make it, you should be obligated to help your family out?
No, it ain't even about.
Let me know.
It ain't even about if they helped out or not, right? Like, it ain't even about if they helped out or not. You may not have helped me financially, but it could have been some support. You know, it could have been, you could have just supported the fact that there was something I was chasing or something that I thought I wanted to do with my life, and you was just supportive of it mentally. Or even if you didn't feel like I was the best at it, you may not be my biggest fan, but you could just say things to, oh man, just keep going. You know, you never know. Even if you don't necessarily, like, man, you never know what God got for you, bro. Just keep going, bro. Like, did y'all encourage her? Or did y'all down her? Like, you trying to do that stupid ass rap shit? That shit ain't gonna work. Ho, like, how was your relationship with her? How did you treat her? She may have needed help in other ways. It might not have been financial. That's what I'm saying. It could be, yeah, you didn't help, but you didn't help in other ways. You didn't help nurture me. When I came to you for advice, you ignored me. Or, you know what I'm saying? When I was having a problem with this, you overlooked me. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I got it don't mean you get it. Fuck that. Ms. Duval said she could have supported her dream or business. It's her money, Rumor. She can't take care of 10 people. That's her mom and dad job. That's all I'm saying. Mike from the Ville say, I just need one night with Glow. Charles Baylor with the thumbs up and the likes. Let's go. Phoenix say, good trolling going on. Christian Williams says, damn. VG the Dragon says, man, the music industry is bullshit and her sister is tripping. Facts. Y'all run the like, so please, one more like and get us to 110 before we get up out of here. Christina, laughing emoji, just know I'm going to beg. Ms. Duval said, Glorilla said them rats and roaches was devastating. Tahiri talked about it all the time that Joe was doing what he was doing to her. She need to blame her damn parents, if anything, Phoenix says. Ms. Duval said, oh, no. Lim said, shout out to Roast. Who was that? Hold on, bro. Mike from the Ville says, where Big Homie at? Nah. Ms. Duval says, Tahiri said Joe beat her. That's why she's giving that ring. She gave the ring back. When is the giveaway, Rumor? The giveaway is coming up soon. We'll get that situated. But we're going to get up out of here, y'all. It's 112 like the Diddy group if you on the East Coast. All right, we're going to get up out of here. Yeah, saying 10-12 don't sound cool, right? But well, it's 113 now if you're on the East Coast. Joke's over. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out. We're going to get up out of here. T. McGee, what up with it? Elaine Norwood said she did talk bad about them. If her peoples did her wrong, it's nothing wrong with moving on. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Miss Stephen Edwards says one night with E.T. Rilla. E.T. Rilla. It sounds like you hating, cuz. Oh, he said she didn't talk bad about them. If her people did it wrong, it's nothing wrong with moving on. I agree, 1,000%. I agree 1,000%. There's nothing wrong with moving on. Christian Williams says, deuces, big homie, man. Listen, I hope y'all return tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game, man. Aggravating as hell, man. Let's go. We out of here, y'all. Y'all went crazy with them likes. Today. That's crazy, man. Shay says, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all went crazy with the likes. We always going crazy. Join the Discord if y'all want to join the Discord. link in the channel main page for sure. Join the RUMORNATI Discord. The link is pinned to the top, or you can go to the main page. Shout out to everybody who sent some donations on Cash App. We got Dog Hot said RUMORNATI is not my father with the $10 Cash App, and Nathaniel B with the year. That was yesterday. Shout out to Nathaniel B yesterday for the 10. I forgot to call that one out, and I also called out Convicted Heart yesterday for that 15. Shout out to y'all, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Lim say double Dutch, man. We finna double Dutch on up out of here, man. But hey, Trey said, stay blessed, chat fam, rumor, peace. Man, peace to y'all. Hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Go out there and accomplish whatever it is y'all set out to accomplish, and even more. No content creators, nothing without the support of the people. Don't let them overlook y'all. Make them put some respect on y'all name. Other than that, hey, like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong. That's only because there's room for human error. I never set you out on purpose. And I identify as a multimillionaire. If they get to be dogs, cats, men, women, and Crayola crayons when they weren't born like that, they get to choose their identity. I'm choosing mine. I choose to identify as a multimillionaire. They got to put some respect, though. Give us a cash register if they got a bathroom. I need the same respect they got for their identity. You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, this is RUMORNATI Network. Y'all have a great one. We out of here. Let's motherfucking go.